mean, I can if I will, but I won't. So
I am always prepared if no one else wants to.
Yeah. Zaya
okay.
wanted to give the summary, but I think she'll leave it to you.
Okay, so at the beginning of the last
Sorry, guys.
session, right? We were mid investigation of the Wizard's Tower that we had been sort of entered into the arrangement with Lorcan to
Nice.
to plunder it, find what treasure we could, and we would give him half, which we did not do. We instead gave him a wizard, which is hilarious. So in
one might argue that's more than half.
You might say.
One of these is the map.
So after some thought teleporting, we went to the top floor. Using the little teleportation circle, we found a sleeping body that had clearly been there for a long time. Eventually, through trying a number of different things, I believe it was Ignar, said something about his pearl, like referencing some of the lewd writings that we had discovered.
There we are.
Just some filthy stuff. So then he woke up. We talked to him. We got some interesting bits of information, right? We learned a little bit of lore about the astral plane, the great sea of interconnectedness that sort of is like the medium for transit between all the different planes. In which he mentioned that he saw like what we assumed was the city of Elturel, like being shunted from one plane to another, as well as learning about some infernal activities there with people making deals, or it wasn't clear if it was like a vision or he actually saw it. But a priestly-looking male person speaking to a devilly-looking lady was the TLDR of that.
Can I do double webcam?
So he gave us the rewards of many of his wizardly treasures for waking him up. Also, we kind of dropped him in Laurel Khan's lap and bounced. And so we went back to the Blade and Stars, and we were talking, some about Krieg, right? The High Observer from Elturel. Man, it sure sounded like he matched the description that our wizard friend provided of the male priest, right? So, interpret that how you will. We, once again, Blaze Captain Zaj came in, and we wanted nothing to do with him. And he was like, yeah, we got to round up these Hell Riders and Elturian citizens who are starting to show up in the city. And we were just like, yeah, okay, sure, we'll do what you want. And proceed to ignore him.
Right on top of that, Rose.
Yep. We then concocted what I titled as one of the most ill-conceived plans ever in the history of the game, which is to say, all of us had a weird, different thing that we were going to do, and somehow it was all just we were all going to end up at the Van Thamper party at the same time. But it kind of worked out. Some of us via the Crashball Players Avenue participated or watched the game, where the Eastway Steel Weasels absolutely crushed the opposing team so soundly that I didn't even write their name down. Largely due to the super strength Devil's Bargain of Yumi and Falti.
Don't sell yourself short.
No, we did well. We made a good showing, but so some of us, like, via the avenue of sneaking in with party supplies or sneaking in with the caterers, we all kind of made our way to the party in different ways and found our way into the good graces of the Van Thampers in one way or another. So eventually. Let's see. Priscilla spoke to Emmerich and did some drugs. That was great.
She sure did.
Yep. Whatever.
Clearly,
I think they just called it
time.
just called it dust, which is what I wrote down. I don't remember if there's a more formal name for the Baldur's Gate cocaine, but let's see. Ignar had a wonderful Tenacious D themed performance. That was a highlight for me. And we observed, I forget his name, but Amric's kind of sallow, gaunt, creepy brother was playing with some sort of magical device or like a puzzle cube.
Thirstwell,
that's what it was. Yeah.
Thirstwell Howl. I'm just kidding.
We then got the welcome speech from Amric.
Carney...
kind of hinting at theme, maybe some sinister undertones, but hinting about the bright future that Crashball has in the city. And that was kind of it. Like it seemed like he was throwing a party, and maybe his mother, the Duke, was not involved or really even knew that it was going on. So that's fine. And then the last bit of info I had was that Amric and Priscilla went for a little stroll. He made some interesting comments as well as a interesting advance, I would say. Rudely interrupted by Ignar, who was trying to create a distraction upstairs, but used his opportunity to vomit down in the proximity of Amric, we'll say. So I think that's kind of where we left off. Like we had been instructed, or I think it was Rodgal came downstairs asking, like, "Hey, we need to create a distraction." For a reason that still isn't super clear to me. Try to sneak into the upstairs area where there's a million armed guards.
You mentioned that like Rayan's Rai found like an underground labyrinth.
Yes, so there was a door behind. I don't remember exactly where it was, but yeah, you guys. We know there is a secret entrance and a secret passageway underneath the manor.
I wouldn't say it was secret.
Well,
you guys,
sure.
It wasn't like a secret door. Like it was just in the kitchen.
Not
and
like
then
a concealed. Yeah, it was just a pathway. Like.
Mm-hmm.
And the Carney clones.
It led down to a.
We have all the.
Who'd-you-call-it? A storeroom is what it went down to. So, and then Zerai, who I believe is still down there, right? Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. Zerai is still down there keeping watch, and that's where we're going to fade in here. Just a couple quick announcements. I'm going to try to wrap up at 11 o'clock today, just because I think these sessions are going really long. Like, they're great that they're going long, but I think it's adversely affecting my health playing until 1. So we'll try to end it at 11, maybe 11:30 if we're in a good groove, but definitely no later than midnight, guys. And
you just said 3 times there.
I know, but I'm gonna try to start wrapping up at 11, just so you guys know. Like that's what we're going for. If we're like in the middle of something and it's going great, we'll finish up that thread and then we'll adjourn. So. Okay, so Zerai, you are downstairs, and you're sort of peeking at this intersection. You're keeping an eye out, okay? And we're gonna open the scene with this occurring as soon as I cue my music properly. Excuse me.
Spell steal.
I think it's this one. Right? Yeah. Okay. So beneath the Van Thamper Villa, 2 dark-robed figures wander through the tunnels. They wear gold masks over their faces.
Oh, no.
One in the form of a 2-fanged creature. The other with dozens of pointy teeth. Wow, that's really loud in my ears. One moment. Wow, that was so loud. Sorry. So they're wearing gold masks over their faces. One is in the form of a 2-fanged creature, and the other with dozens of pointy teeth, both with 6-inch horns protruding from their temples.
They're devils.
Each carries a censer which wafts the strong scent of burning incense. They wave the censers back and forth as they walk, perfuming away the typical stink of an underground sewer. The 9-foot tall tunnels themselves are immaculately carved and maintained. Even the water looks to have been purified in some manner. It's clean, and all the general features of what you would assume, what you saw in, let's say, the bathhouse, are not present here. The two dark-robed figures stop every so often to refill and relight oil lanterns that have green-tinted glass panes.
I want to do this.
So, why did you become a cultist, Hogan? Oh, well, I had been bouncing from cult to cult before I finally found you guys.
Oh no.
Before you, it was the cult of the dragon, the cult of the blue flame, the order of the dawn. I even tried a stint at a few thieves' guilds. You see, my father never loved me much growing up. I did my best to try to live up to his expectations, but he never showed any interest. I guess I'm just trying to fill a void in my heart that he left. Okay. Wow. That's a bit of an overshare. I mean, what compelled you to pledge your hand to Zariel? Oh, well, I figured if I was going to join a cult, it should be for something that would have a big payoff. Then I realized most cults just want you to die for them. So I wanted a cult that promised me something after death. Hogan nods in agreement with his words. The mistress promises a lot more than what this mortal coil has to offer. You could even become a lord of the underworld one day. Wouldn't that show your father? The man adds awkwardly at the end. Oh, sure, this is all exciting. I was talking to Thos the other day. Majestic beard on that one. He mentioned that he had caught a spy from Candlekeep. Do you think they're onto us? It won't matter at all, Hogan. The man smiles darkly at him. By the time they send anyone, the ritual will have already been completed. Odious will see to that. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it anymore. Oh, well, just so long as I don't have to drink that special mead again. Did I ever tell you when the cult of Waco tried to get us to do that? Good thing I'd gone to the bathroom. When I came out, everyone was as cold as an Icewind Dale courtesan. Come, Hogan.
All right.
Let us hurry and see if we can be of use to Odious or Mistress Van Damper. There is still much to do. Oh, sure, Callum. That sounds great. Did I ever tell you about the time I joined a cult dedicated to finding the faces of gods in the food we eat? I found a pumpkin that looked just like the spitting image of Kalimvor. The leader had never seen anything like it. The two continue on, swinging their sensors and disappearing deeper into the tunnels. The tales of Hogan's various cults recede into the darkness, with one final long drawn-out sigh from Kellum, and all is silent and still again. And Zara, you witnessed this downstairs. You witnessed these two walking by, swinging the sensors. They don't find you, but you hear them having this conversation.
All right. So Zazie needs a distraction.
All right. So we are split partied at the moment. So where would you guys like to focus in on? I know we were doing like the Priscilla walk thing for a while. I have we can either continue that, we can move to Zach, or we can start with downstairs on the main floor. Where do you guys? Who wants to start where?
I'm not even an option.
Well, I guess your option is to retreat back upstairs if you want to, or you can stay downstairs and maintain watch. That's really sort of your options.
I think so. Renee was just or Rodgal just came down to say to Renee, hey, create a distraction. Renee does not want to do that at all. To the point where we need to, I think, he would just send Rodgal to try to get Ignar's attention and like, hey, we need to circle back up before we start like getting into shit with all these guards. Because like it's pretty well secured around here as the read that we've been getting, and it would be, I think, a mistake to tip our hand in an obvious way quite so early.
Oh my god, the music.
Oh, you killing me? I'm gonna send Rye back upstairs.
Okay. Also worth noting, guys.
If something happens, like everyone's on one.
I was asked this question earlier, so I'll state it.
Three.
You guys all have your gear, or you have access to your. If you stashed your gear somewhere, like just let me know where it would have been as part of like a plot to get into the Van Thamper Manor. But otherwise, you have all of your gear on you. It's not like you had they weren't like checking you for weapons or anything like that when you came in. So just keep that in mind.
We hit it all on my wizard's hat. Just.
Okay. All right. So what's everybody doing? Where do you guys want to zero in on? Do you want to zero in on Rodgal and Renee first and Raze?
I mean, that's where we left off last week, so that's probably a good start.
So what are you guys doing?
I send Rodgal back upstairs. Yeah, this would be a mistake to show our hand quite so early. So I think try to get Ignar back down here. We need to
Why am I sideways, damn it?
plan a bit, come up with what we are going to do.
I mean, our best chance is to do it while he's not in the house right now to begin with, because where is he anyway?
Who keeps rotating me?
Yeah, I think he went outside.
He's having a walk with Priscilla right now.
But just because it is our best chance does not mean it is a chance we should take. There are too many eyes around here. These guards seem quite determined to deter us.
I mean, they're determined to keep me from upstairs. And wasn't that where the one creepy-looking fellow went anyway?
Yeah.
I mean, I could have the bird do a flyover to check the rooms.
It's not going to do me much good, Raze, when there's guards outside each of the doors.
I mean, I was gonna teleport in, but yeah.
No, but that is what I mean. There are these. There's not many places you could hide upstairs. It is not subterfuge, which seems impossible.
I mean, a bird doing a once-over on the property is not gonna draw anything.
What do you mean by that? Like a once-over?
Like do
let
a
the bird
360.
in a house?
No, it's outside right now. Just have it do like a big circle to look in the windows on the second floor. Because I mean, the first floor has windows. I'm hoping the second floor has windows. Like.
Yeah, there are some windows. Depending on what you're trying to see, I mean, there's definitely a balcony. And then there's some windows that you can kind of peer in.
Is there like a cultist themed bedroom that she can see?
Are you having your...
Yeah.
You're basically having... Yeah.
She'll do a flyover.
I mean, your familiar peers through. You're going to see probably just like a couple bedrooms. That's really all you would get from the windows. Like, they just seem like bedrooms to you. And maybe you see a study. You see Ignar vomiting on the whatever, the veranda, I guess. Is that what it's called? No, I guess it's balcony. That's the word I'm looking for. Ignar is probably dry heaving at this point, I would guess. And the two guards are just kind of keeping watch on him. And then you just notice that there are different... Let me see if I can tell you what's different about the rooms. So in the room just next to Ignar, you would actually see probably the kind of like gaunt-looking Thirstwell Van Thamper fiddling with a puzzle box in that room. So it's just to the west of where Ignar is. You could see through the window. He's like kind of sitting on his bed. And he's just kind of, playing with a little box in his hands. That's probably the most notable thing you would see. You would note that the other bedrooms, there's 3 of them that you can see, are empty.
Does the doorway on the little area where Ignar is, like, let me use my character to show which one real quick. Does this doorway lead to the room that the guy fiddling with the puzzle box is in?
No, west door.
Can you
Or-
reshare the map, BT Dubs?
Oh yes, of course, sir.
Yeah, so I relayed it to the 3 that I found the brother with the box is next to our bard that's throwing up.
I mean, aren't you guys curious what that puzzle box is? Because knowing what we do right now, do you really want him to solve it?
If something goes wrong, we have 2 members by themselves right now, though.
No, that is what I mean. It is not wise to be so spread out, and so I think coming back together is smarter than provoking these guards. They don't seem inclined to let you explore on the second story, correct? So there's no need to force that issue.
We just gotta figure out a way to get him off the second story.
At this point, I'm empty, so I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
rally time, I guess, boys. And I give him like a little salute, and I walk back down the stairs.
You sure turn to, and when you do, standing before you is Thirstwell Vanthamper, and he looks angry. So I'm going to put him right here at the door. And he is holding the box in his hands, and I'll share what his sheet looks like. Again, so you guys can see. Good old Thirstwell.
I'm sure
And
he's not
Thirstwell
evil.
Thirstwell will point to you, Ignar, and he'll say, "You there! I would speak to you. Guards, leave us be."
Right.
And the guards fuck off, and they go back to guarding. Actually, this one guard just stays there. Actually, no, I'm sorry, the guard goes here. So the guards leave, and Thirstwell and you are standing on the balcony alone. And
I should have
Thirstwell
mage armor on,
says to you, "You,
right? Yeah.
Me?
I know you.
Do you?
You're the one from the bathhouse."
Huh? There's a lot of bathhouses, bro. Very nice bathhouses. What are you talking about?
There's something I need from you.
Mm.
I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
My brother,
Right?
he
It's...
is going to ruin the good name of the Vanthampers. He's a complete prick. Absolute shit.
I can do it.
Stain on this entire city. Stain on the name of the Grand Duke.
No, you talking about that little fuck knuckle downstairs that's trying to poke my friend?
Of course he is. Of course he is. He's been nothing but trouble.
Alright.
I don't know why he's tolerated in this city.
The
but-
name.
I would have you help me.
Alright.
I would have you help me rid this city of his stink.
So, I could teleport here if I have to.
I don't know. I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course. All I need you to do is to lead him upstairs into his bedroom. That's all I need you to do. If you can
Okay.
get him upstairs into his bedroom, preferably alone, Then we'll forget the whole bathhouse incident. We'll forget everything that I know about you, and we'll consider that you've done this city a great deed. You've performed a service that Baldur's Gate can never repay you for.
I wish I had disguised
that I can never repay you for.
Let me go down and see if see if I can find said brother. Give me a few minutes to ponder upon this arrangement, if you good, sir.
He nods.
I was gonna say
you
we'll
come
miss you,
upstairs. Just tell the guards that you're here to see me.
It's
They'll
been
let you
4
pass.
weeks of me trying to use this spell.
All right.
My room
Outside
is
the box.
just directly next door. I'll be
Sounds
waiting. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Sounds great. You should get some sun. Next time you're looking a little pale and gaunt there, buddy. I mean, just saying, some vitamin D might do you some good.
He stares at you and seems a little annoyed, but he doesn't say anything. And he turns on his heel and he stalks off and disappears into that room.
All right. I'm gonna fucking bounce back downstairs.
Okay. And Zerai is back upstairs as well. And we'll let you guys play this out, and then we'll shoot over to Priscilla. So whatever you guys want to prepare downstairs, whatever conversations you want to have, and then we'll shift over to Priscilla. Rhea's gonna follow you, by the way, Zerai, unless you say otherwise. So she's gonna kind of stay with you.
Yes. Yes. We'll go on. Guys will convene in the living room or the banquet room.
Yep.
Yeah, I assume we can have a not private, but a somewhat hushed gathering. Just kind of circle up in the corner.
Mhm.
Pretty
Well,
loud.
I imagine just like music playing, right?
Figure music's playing, people are talking. Get drunk
Yeah.
crash ballers everywhere. It's not a sober scene. I don't.
But it is an Ignar scene.
Yeah. The creepy boy's upstairs. I think he wants me. If he doesn't, he doesn't like his brother either. Not at all. And I catch them up everything, that was said upstairs.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc. I don't know. What do you guys think?
He seems quite taken with Priscilla. Perhaps that is our avenue that we should pursue.
Not really. I don't really want to leave Priscilla alone with him much too more because, dude's a shit flower. So.
No, but perhaps simply implying that an interesting evening is forthcoming would be enough to get him to adjourn to his room alone.
Yeah. We need to go get her. Does someone want to go cock block right now?
Oh wait, what the hell are you guys up to?
Catch him up, real time.
Yeah. Stride just like shakes his head and then he like goes, "Hey, we got a bigger problem downstairs." And then he would catch them up on what he saw with the cultists and like them talking about summoning stuff down on them beneath the villa.
Everywhere we go, I have to have fucking cultists. God, like crabs. You get one, and then you just keep finding more.
They have like a goddamn parasites, but like they're fucking up to something down there. And it was so dark and it seemed like gone forever. It's quite the labyrinth downstairs.
Well, do we want to
Yeah,
get
perhaps
the
if
two?
we did this thing for first wells, that he might give us some more information. Be more inclined to assist us.
Considering it's his house and they got cultists in the bottom, and he pretty much just told me he's gonna, do some tact to his brother. I don't think he's gonna. I think that once, I think we should be careful with that guy. I mean, definitely, like I respect the goth look, but he not pulling it off well, like at all. Like I like some guy liner as well, but I mean, look at him. That guy's been outside months in the sun.
He definitely
He's got
does
that
look like he has
creepy-ass
been out.
Okay, well we need to move quickly because I believe the Duke is downstairs, involved whatever's going on. So we need to tie up Amric here and then go figure out what's going on downstairs.
Yeah, if we're not going to do anything with Amric, perhaps we should just head downstairs as quickly as possible.
We gotta go get the missus though, man. So he
No,
wants to go cock block.
Of course.
Could my familiar talk to her if she did speak with animal?
What was the question, Robbie? I didn't hear you.
Can my falcon talk to her if she has speak with animal?
I believe your animal only speaks with you telepathic. It is not, in fact, an animal. It can only communicate with you telepathically. I don't believe it functions as its own animal, but someone feel free to correct me if that's a misunderstanding. Also, I don't think she can speak with animals unless she's cast a spell or something, so she wouldn't have that just...
I mean, it's a spirit, right? Because it's familiar. It's not a real animal. It's a spirit.
Correct.
Okay.
That's
I
correct.
Isn't that a skill that you take later as well if you want to like talk through it? So
That's a
So it's
warlock
gonna be
thing, no. Like, I was just... Yeah, I guess that one. Well, I could tell the bird and then have it caw at her or whatever. But I guess not. We just need to get them away.
I just vote anybody but me go cock block Amric because obviously I should be allowed near him.
yeah, I guess I came with her. No woman left behind. And I was like, all right, here we go. Does anyone else want to come?
Yeah, keep an eye on things. Assuming we've left our traveling gear
In my hat.
near the door in a coat room or something, then I'll collect that as well.
Yep.
All right, well, I go outside.
But I think
And,
it's as Renee is smoking a cigarette inside, is just like, I think I'll just step outside for a little smoke break.
Puts out
he's
one cigarette,
smoking.
lights it
Put
up.
that one, yeah, gets out another one.
Okay, cool. So you guys head outside. As you guys are heading outside, Priscilla, you're still walking with Amric. And you guys were kind of having like a little bit of a guarded conversation, I would say, trying to kind of feel each other out a little bit. He kind of tried to put the moves on you. And then you had kind of this moment of silence. And then as he's walking, he turns back to you and he's all smiles. Says,
Oh god.
"My dear businesswoman, you mentioned that we would be allies, and perhaps we would, we would be allies in this. What if I asked you for a favor? A business favor?
Have the two brothers go at each
And
other.
what would that be?
Well, truth be told, I think..." He pauses, and he seems to be struggling with what he wants to say next. And he offers very guardedly, "I think my mom's up to something. I think she's up to something no good.
Oh, is he the good son?
A person like me,
No, he's shitty.
I'm
He
into
has slaves.
mischief. The worldly pleasures, things of state and of this world, if you will. I think my mother is maybe mixed up in something that she shouldn't be. And furthermore, I have reason to believe that that Thirstwall may be involved. My brother, you see. And Thirstwall keeps in his company these infernal creatures. Little invisible imps that have eyes. They watch everything. They're probably watching us now. I would have you help me convince our muscle-bound crash ball friends to help me maybe prevent my brother Thirstwall from putting on any sort of violence on me this evening. I feel like he's going to do something this evening.
And what would he gain from harming you?
Yeah, so if we have the two
Well,
brothers
my
going,
mother
actually.
favors me, of course. By harming me, I think he thinks that he would become the next Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate once my mother passes. He's always been the jealous type, you know.
But didn't previously you state that you had no interest in being the Grand Duke? I mean, considering that you enjoy the life of mischief, I didn't think that was something you would want. Couldn't you simply just relinquish the title to him?
I could, and I would, but he doesn't see it that way.
Actually
He
really cool if that's
sees
what's
it as
going
unless I'm out of the picture, he'll always be living in my shadow. I have no interest in the title of Grand Duke, but you must understand the jealousy of a scorned older brother, of a man yearning for his mother's love, a man that would do anything to be recognized.
I have oils and remedies for that. I can fix that problem.
I think maybe you should offer him one.
I could have one that could potentially work. It's a combination of sandalwood and cedar, so maybe I'll give it a shot. I could speak with him, perhaps.
I don't know that you should try to speak to him if you think that would help. But I think he may be beyond reason by now. Again, these infernal creatures everywhere are starting to vex me greatly, and I think my mother may be tampering with forces that are greater than just the idle musings of her station.
Well, I couldn't help but notice, but you always seem to have some little companion with you upon your shoulder, this little creature. So what is different about that? I presume there's something infernal about that creature.
There is, and truth be told, it's starting to creep me out. At first, it was a cute little pet for me, but it seems like every day there are more and more of them around this manor.
Where'd you get it? Was it summoned by your mother or something?
It was a gift from my mother.
I see. Well, truth be told as well, as soon as I was leaving the boat, upon where we first met, I was propositioned by a couple of ravens, just asking for us to harm you. Me and a friend of mine. And I found that a bit odd that was the question, and they had given us a contract to harm you. Do you think this has anything to do with your brother?
This reeks of Thirstwell. I wouldn't be surprised if he's plotting something this very moment. That little shit up in his bedroom.
And so what would you ask of me? For me to, I don't know, try to reason with him? Or what is it that you want me to try and do?
I think a lady of your charm can help us convince our friend Crashball players to maybe act as my bodyguards this evening. Just speak with them and let them know that maybe something will be going on tonight. And if you all can keep the peace this evening, I will reward you all handsomely.
I can't do it.
And I will procure for you, my dear, the finest shop in Baldur's Gate, the finest stall on the wide where you can sell your wares, and we will both make lots of money.
Oh.
Well, I'll see what I can do then. I'm sure it wouldn't be too difficult for me to get those hooligans to do something.
And at this point, this would be when Renee and Ignar would catch up to Amric and Priscilla.
I don't know that, like, I think we would get in their eye line so Priscilla could see that we're out there and just act like we're, smoking and talking, but just like,
yep,
what up?
Like,
We
la-di-da-da-da.
see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just happened to be out here having a smoke. So I think, yeah, probably if this devil's here in the corner, like, I would keep...
He would be... this devil is probably, like, perched on the ceiling here.
Okay, so I think... I don't even know that Renee would care. Just kind of...
You might not even see him.
The corner. Yeah.
You might mistake him for, like, a stone gargoyle, right? He's not moving, like, any...
Sure.
I think they're pretty small to begin with, so, yeah.
So I think just kind of take a lean.
Familiar stare off.
Emmerich looks over to Renee and Ignar, who kind of wander over, and then he looks to you, Priscilla, and he says, I think your friends have come to rescue you from me.
I suppose they have. Well, I don't need much for rescuing. I can handle myself, but I appreciate the evening, and I'll talk to them and see if we can maybe sort something out.
He doesn't say anything, but he bows very deeply to you, and shoots you a very, very handsome grin, and then he walks north away from you. And he kind of... There are 3 guards there that he kind of gives like a little salute to, and then he disappears around the building.
I mean...
Right, I will slowly meander my way towards Renee and Ignar, and I'll catch them up on the whole Thirstwell rivalry going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
That is interesting. He just asked us to help him to murder Emmerich, I think. It seems we must choose a side here.
This family sucks.
There's also that issue of the secret catacombs beneath the manor. I imagine the Duke is down there as we speak.
Well, I mean, I'd get a lavish reward. I would get my own market stall and everything, so I think I know which side I want.
Yeah, apparently, like, weird pasty man upstairs says he knows that we were at the bathhouse, blah, 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 all that stuff. So, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
It seems he has invisible spies lurking around every corner, perhaps lurking right now. But no, I'm inclined, as slimy and horrible as he is, I think throwing in a lot with Emmerich might be the wisest course.
I mean, he's...
Can I cast Detect Evil and Good?
You sure can.
Alright. So, for the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt, and its concentration of up to 10 minutes.
So you're casting it outside, right here. You would capture... you definitely catch Kashara, who, if you didn't notice before, you would notice is watching you as you're having this conversation. And then does it... So it stays with you, right? Oh, wait, hold on. That's Detect Magic, sorry. Detect Good and Evil, right?
Yeah, 10-minute concentration, so just an aura would follow Priscilla for 10 minutes. As long as she holds the spell.
So you would only notice Kashara from out here, but just let me know. I'm going to assume you're concentrating on it unless you say otherwise.
Yep, I'll hold on to it for as long as I can.
Okay.
And I look around, just making sure that like we're good, and I say, I think for the time being, our conversation is a little bit between you and I, other than Kashara up there.
I give the imp the finger.
The imp doesn't react.
Yeah, I know. It's like flipping off the security cam is pretty much what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright,
So it seems like Thirstwell has set up some sort of trap or something for Emmerich. I mean, should we make our way inside just to make sure he doesn't go upstairs prematurely?
We could do that. We should get the other Moppets too, around everyone up, so everyone can have some input on this.
I agree. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go inside. Ballroom. Boom.
Okay, so you go in through the front door, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So as you walk through the front door, Priscilla, you are positive that there is a fiendish presence in the foyer.
Is it directed at the cat?
No, the cat you would get it from the cat too, I think, right? A Tressum would give you that impression.
It might be
But it's
Fae.
yeah,
Okay.
you would get it from the cat, but you don't see the cat because
No.
you didn't go through the kitchen. Actually, as you guys go through, I will actually put the cat here because I want you to meet him because he's funny. As you walk in, you feel a presence, and you know where the creature is located. So you would feel like the creature is just kind of hanging from like a chandelier in the foyer. You get a fiendish presence, but you don't see anything. And then as you continue on, there's that awful statue of Thalamra, Vanthamper, and the cat. And you actually see the cat who's standing next to the statue. And the cat is just peeing on the statue. Like, just doesn't give a shit at all. Is just peeing on the statue. And I think the Tressum also you'd catch up with that as well. That would be something that would trigger your detect magic.
So I imagine I get like a chill running down my spine as like we walk through the foyer, and I would lean over to Renee and I'd say, "Yeah, I think we're being watched and listened to everywhere we walk through in this place. There's something invisible here."
And you would also get one in the dining room as well. You would get a couple. It would be exactly like you say it, right? It's almost like a premonition. Like you feel something's watching you, then you look, there's nothing there, but you know something's there.
Yeah, nothing we say or do is a secret. So, but yeah, once the group's together, what
there
is
you
to be done?
What if we told each brother what the other one's planning as a distraction?
What's convincing you guys that they're not both playing us?
I mean, there very well could be, but I'm potentially getting a market stall out of the deal, and I like business, so...
I mean, is a market stall really worth it if we help end the world?
He's kind of
Perhaps, if I make a lot of money.
He's kind of a slaver too, somewhat, with his furniture collection.
I mean, he seems to be quite enamored in me, so I mean, perhaps I could be a positive influence in his life. Or I get the market stall, and then, the world ends. Whatever.
You'll have a nice view from your stall, though, girl.
At least we know how they're monitoring us now. With Ames.
That is good to know. I think I'm inclined to agree with Priscilla here that at least from this description, Amric does not. It does not seem that he is in on the more sinister activities of his family.
And the other thing to add is that in Amaric's wishes and proposition, he never asked for us to harm Thirstwell. He just wanted to assure his own protection, which I
That's a
think
good
is
point.
a bit admirable, comparing that Thirstwell seems to want blood. They would also rid us of
both
the...
such douchers, though.
They would rid us of the Pipkip problem as well. And I look around, the little fucker's probably in here somewhere.
This is why Easy had a bag of flour. I'm not going to tell them that, but yeah.
If no one has any objections, and
Both of them are pointless unless they can get us to the Duke.
that is what I was going to ask.
She's who I came for. I could care less about either of the two pawns, if you will.
Well, Amaric is favored, according to him, and seemingly in the eyes of Thirstwell as well. So I think Amaric would be the best route to get us to the Duke.
And make it so quickly, because I fear what is going on downstairs.
Now we could simply give this Clashball team, give them the warning, and tell Amric to stay close to them, and just head on down to the basement.
Give them a couple lines of dust and a couple of shots of your syrup, Renee, and I'm sure they could handle anything, right?
I don't know that they could handle more than one. But no, I think that is an option as well. Just go poke around, see what we can see.
Is it on the spell list?
Well, I think with the super strength of Yumi and Falti, maybe they could be pretty good guards. So maybe we proposition at least them, and I can try and chat with some of the others and get them to potentially help out.
Alright.
Do it. It's good.
Alright.
Like I grabbed like a fucking goblet off of passing tray. I was like, oh, I'm so thirsty. I emptied everything out. Hope it didn't get on you, girl.
A chuckle. I have Druidcraft for that. It's fine. I cleaned it off. And also, thank you for that. It was something I was not expecting from him. I wasn't. Wow, he moves very quickly.
Where are they?
Sneaky is. Here, go talk to your Crash Ball boys. I'm a refill.
All right, so I will saunter over towards Donzi and Jaxie first.
Yep, and Puddles is there as well. And as you walk up to them, Puddles is kind of like pacing back and forth. And Donzi and Jaxie are trying to maybe calm him down a little bit. And Puddles is just saying, "Oh boys, I got a bad feeling about this, boys. We have to get out of here. We have to leave.
Oh.
We have to leave. And maybe we should take that cat with us."
I mean, it's a really cool cat.
How much has he had to drink? Is he okay? Are you okay? What's going on here?
He is freaking out, saying that he thinks something bad is going to happen. He really needs to sack up. You know, this isn't exactly our scene either, but this is good for the Crash Ball team, so we have to do it. You know. Could at least brought a few good-looking men. Is your friend single? They point to Ignar.
Oh, thank God.
Very single. He's very emotionally unavailable and he pushes people away a lot. So I would be very cautious with him. But I know that sometimes that's like what you're into. So I mean, by all means, try it. He did get a nice pedicure that was ruined.
Type.
Here,
Give
the
him
way
a
to his
nice
heart.
pedicure.
I bet you would. Yeah, just offer to give him a pedicure, and then he'll just be yours. You'll steal his heart. Say, now that I've given you wonderful relationship advice, it's so very helpful. Also, I'm going to pull out a vial of eucalyptus and I'm going to shove it at the nose of Puddles and say, so
I thought the cat was
Amric
Puddles.
is really wanting people to just like hang out with him and be around him a lot this evening. So wherever he goes, do you want to like kind of like follow him around, keep him company and everything? He's also really attractive. And I know you two boys are, he's a rich boy. What's not to love about that? So maybe try to like steal his heart too and all that kind of stuff. But just stick around him and all that.
Do you think he swings that way? I never thought Amric would, but then again, he is a noble.
I mean, nobles will fuck just about anything. Let's be real.
So will Donzi.
There's nothing wrong with that. Sexual liberation. We're all here for it. And I do have some oils that also help with improving things. I call them poppers. But anyways, perhaps you could try and just spend some time with him tonight, yeah?
He seems like he's really taken by you. You're not trying to maybe set us up for something here, are you?
Why would I do that?
Well,
just because he's taken by me doesn't mean that somebody else can steal his heart.
Make a persuasion check.
That was a good recovery. This cat's very cool. Now the question is, did Sean
They'll look and nod.
put it in the house, or was it part of the module?
Well, I don't know that we'll be able to get him into bed, but we can at least enjoy the view for a while.
Who keeps spinning me?
I mean, that chiseled jawline, what's not to love about that? And
No,
those thigh-high boots. Incredible.
Where is he right now, anyways?
I think he went to get himself some hors d'oeuvres and canapes or something. He might be in, like, the kitchen.
Well, Ronzi and Jaxie and Donzi will keep an eye out for him
There's
for
no
sure.
way I could switch out with the familiar.
Puddles is in a bad way though. He doesn't seem like he wants to help at all. He's convinced something bad is going to happen.
I'll leave him to his pacing, and I'll thank him, and then wander over towards the group, give him a thumbs up, and then try to go find Yimi and Falti.
Donzi and Jaxie will actually walk into the kitchen here as well. They'll kind of like walk past you and give you like a thumbs up as they're walking through. Puddles will walk out over here as well, and he'll just go and try to make friends. He's like trying to make friends with the cat, basically.
It's a cool cat.
On brand.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, who's a pretty kitty? Pretty kitty, aren't you, kitty? Who's a pretty kitty?
Okay. So back to you, Priscilla.
All right, so I will try and find him. I imagine I wander around the manor enough to find him.
Yep. So you'll find Yimi and Falty.
So I'm going to push past Cardi D and E and say, "Excuse me, pardon me, coming through," and just push him out of the way.
Yep.
Can me and the boys have a moment here? Get yourself a drink or something like that.
They look at you and they give you kind of like one of those like, you did not. And then the other Cardi grabs her and just says, let's just leave. Let's go. And they leave you.
I will take off a heel and fight a bitch. Trust.
Kind of want to see that, but
I'll pull that goddamn weave right off your head.
yeah.
I can see those tracks, girl. They're gonna get ripped out. All right, so I will wander up to him and I'll say, that crash ball game was incredible. You two have really shaped up into something. I can't help but remember that I did supply you with some oils back then that helped with the speedy recovery, and I imagine this is the product of that.
He's so good at RPing.
Oh, you think that was it?
I
Oh,
definitely think
that must have been it, buddy. Ever since we started taking those oils, we've been doing so much better.
We'll say, since I've assisted you in such a great deal and now you have such success, could you do me and the friends a little favor? Just keep an eye on Amric tonight. He's told me that he struggles sometimes with drinking and all that, and sometimes when he drinks a lot, he gets himself into bad situations. And so I just want you all to kind of like stick around him, just make sure that nothing bad occurs to him. Hopefully he doesn't get like too boisterous or anything like that, and starting fights. So if you wouldn't mind helping out.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, these cats aren't native to. Jesus Christ.
Is that a natural
Hot
20?
dice. Hot
Holy
dice.
shit. So Yimi and Falty will nod enthusiastically. Oh, Lady Priscilla, you're so wise. Yes, Amric, our sponsor, we can't leave him alone. We're over here carousing with ladies when we should be networking with our new sponsor. You
Absolutely.
are so wise. Oh, Yimi, we really almost fucked this up tonight, buddy. But don't worry, we're going to course correct here. And they march with purpose. I'm going to assume you point them into the kitchen, so we'll just say they march with purpose into the kitchen. Thanking you profusely along the way.
The wizard
These crash ball players are dumb as hell. They're gonna help out, and I think we're good to go. They're going to literally be following and sniffing the asshole of Amric by the end of the night. They're gonna be walking so close to him. So I think we're in the clear to actually go down and explore some things.
I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah, we should at least have a look around. Let's go. Yeah, I'll go. Let's get moving.
What?
Kind of go in the kitchen, push past all these people.
So Amric will look to you guys as you walk in. And he'll say, "Lady Priscilla, have you given my proposition any thought?"
Yes.
I'll look around at all the crash ball players and I'll say, I suppose I have. They'll be in your company.
And you?
Well, I have to ensure that my friend here doesn't get into too much delinquency, so I need to ensure that he'll be fine. So I won't be able to stay here, but I think the proposition of you and I working together will continue.
So where are you going then? Are you leaving?
I suppose I might be for the evening. And I'll walk a little bit closer towards him and give him a peck on the cheek.
Okay. Let's see. So he's gonna see you guys walking into the kitchen here and through that door. And probably the servants will also say, "You can't go down that door. That's the door to the storeroom." So they'll actually bar your entrance since they're all there watching. I think when you went down, Zera, you had actually distracted the one servant, right?
No, he took a
So
break.
like, yeah. So like 5 of you, 6 of you going down into their storeroom, like they're not okay with that. So they'll actually bar you from going through, unless you can convince them otherwise.
Well, 2 of them are caterers.
Well, I'm going to fake my exit.
You're actually gonna fake leaving, okay?
Yeah. So because I haven't disclosed that I'm here with everybody else. I'm just here with Ignar, as far as he knows.
So then maybe Amric will walk you to the door, is how we'll play that.
Okay.
So Amric will walk you to the door, and the rest, Valthus will also go, because he's Amric's bodyguard, it seems, and he just kind of follows him everywhere. All right. And is anyone else going with Priscilla? Is Ignar going with Priscilla or not?
I'll go to keep up appearances.
Okay. Well, Lady Priscilla, I did not expect this evening to end so soon. I was hoping we could have talked a little bit more, but well, you did seem to talk to the Crashball players about what we discussed. So I suppose you've upheld your end of the bargain. Still, I would have preferred if you had stayed longer.
I mean, I could potentially be convinced otherwise.
Well, just tell me what I would have to do to convince you to stay, my lady. I have everything in this manor is at your disposal.
Well,
Well, I certainly hold on a second. Shit, I need to find something.
This is way better than my idea.
Well, I do have a favorite meal that I've been dying to have for quite some time. If you wouldn't mind maybe getting some of your chefs to prepare it, and then we can enjoy it. Fire roasted veal, warm loaf of bread, maybe some berries and all of that. Maybe a bit of a dinner date amidst all the chaos and everything, but that would be fun.
I'll have them prepare something extravagant immediately.
Perfect. Well, shall we? And I'll walk back towards sort of like the dining area to try and lead him away.
Yep. So you guys will go back to the dining area. And Amric will actually dismiss the Cardi A through F and Scorzy, and he'll basically tell them to get lost. So they'll disappear into the study room down here, or the parlor room down there, which is becoming awfully crowded right now. And Emmerich, as he seats you, he'll walk into the kitchen and he'll yell to the cook and to the assistant, I need you to make this now, immediately. And he'll order them around to do their thing. And then he'll come back. Yimi, Jaxi, Danzi, and Falti will also take their seats at this table on the other end of the side as per Amric's instructions. And the cook and the assistant will begin preparing the meal. They'll actually yell for you, Zerai, and Rhea to go downstairs and to get some supplies for them from the storeroom.
All right, we're on it.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
Renee, we should go with them because Priscilla likes her food a certain way. Boom, 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 boom. No, nothing. To make sure they get the right ingredients for our Lady Priscilla.
But we're not going to leave them here. Like, we can go up and down the stairs all night, fetching stuff and doing whatever, but
I mean, those two are caterers, right? So I figured that's how they got down.
Yeah, they're caterers, so
Sure.
the cook's just like, yeah, go for it.
So for Team Priscilla,
But like we're not gonna leave Priscilla.
Fuck yeah, we are. Later.
Priscilla has a lovely evening with Amric as the rest of you proceed with the plot.
With the adventure. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's,
We'll,
yeah,
we'll,
that,
see,
that-
we'll see you next week, Trevor. Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Bye.
maybe I was reading into it, but wasn't part of Amric's query like, hey, what the fuck is going on with my family?
What do you mean? What's going on with my family?
Like
yeah,
he's not
he has a
in
bad
on
feeling.
yeah, he's not in on the dealings, right?
That's what he said. Yes.
Sure. So
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to be aware of the infernal presence, and he seems to confirm that it is increasing in intensity. Right, there are more and more
good at lying.
things happening, and he claims that he is unsettled by it. And
Yeah.
He wants to, he feels like something, he doesn't want a part of it, basically.
Says the dude with a devil bodyguard.
yeah. Do we march right up to him and say, Monsieur Van Zamper, we're here to take a look in the basement?
What are you, pest control?
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Devil Busters.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
I mean, that's Renee's suggestion. No use being coy. They know.
Okay, so
they know what we are here, what we are up to.
all right, so G and A, those are like cooks, chefs, or whatever, right there.
Yeah, there's one's a cook and the other is the serving lady. I forget her name.
Okay. Has any of the food gone out yet?
No, not yet. Right now, they basically got yelled at to prepare a bunch of stuff, and then Amric and Priscilla went back into the dining room. They asked for Zara and Rhea to help prepare the food, and to go grab some supplies from the storeroom and the pantry. And then I assume this conversation is happening prior to them beginning the cooking extravaganza.
Okay. Fuck. All right. I kind of peek my head in and I whistle over Priscilla and I kind of saunter up and was like, dearest Lord Amric, could I borrow my lady just for a second to say goodbye before I take my leave? I can't stay for the feast.
Fine.
Priscilla, just come with me, dear, and just say goodbye. So come here to the foyer with me.
I'm very sorry. I will be back as soon as I can.
Just tell him.
And I'll walk out and heave a sigh of relief and say, oh, okay, holy shit, I cannot figure out how to get him away from me. He is just on my tail the whole fucking night. Okay, what are we
A lot
doing?
of moving parts really fast. All right, Rockall, I need you to go, and I need you to kind of stand here and protect Lady Priscilla real quick. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna yell at the cooks and the chefs with all my intimidation and tell them that Lord Amric and his Lady Delight demand an appetizer right now to wait while they cook up their fine feast. As soon as you see those two leave, we're all gonna make way down to that cellar. Okay? Sound like a plan? At least it's worth something. It's worth a try, right? Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me, as long as Amric doesn't poke his head in here.
Well, it'll be fine. If anything, kind of like, stand guard, watch over there by the door. Bubbles, Puddles, you keep on with that kitty now, okay? And then you watch our back as well. All right. So okay. So stand here,
I'm
kind of out of line.
very
So when the cook and the assistant swoop by, that's your key to go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
That's
I burst through the door in here in the kitchen, and I slam my hand down on the table, and I look noble as shit right now because I'm still dressed up. And I was like, culinary and master chefs people, please, if you would, The Lord and the lady demand an appetizer to wait while you cook up the rest of the feast. Quick, bring them something now. They're very upset. Very upset.
Give me an intimidation check. You do an intimidation or persuasion, whichever one you'd like.
All right, let me see. We'll do persuasion.
Okay. So you're being polite.
Yeah, but it's like it's still, you know, like
It's half orc.
energetic, but like
Yeah.
happen now. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh well. Amric's always like this. He's always so impatient. We have to make something quickly. Okay, go.
Just take them some breadsticks or something, man. Jesus, come on, quick. You know, there's a lot of them in there too. You got crash ballers too. Here, take that tray of drinks, and you take that bowl of breadsticks right there. I think that can hold them over, and at least like win you guys a few more minutes, you know, time to prepare a meal. Yeah, sound good? Yeah, I bet it does.
So they'll do that.
Man. All right.
They will grab whatever they can, and they'll immediately walk into here, and they'll start kind of serving appetizers. They'll disappear down that room.
All right. I poke right out. Now's the time. Now's the time, Moppets. Let's go. Oh, fucking. All right. Everyone here. Everyone here. That means you too, Rocco. Come on, buddy. Boom. All right. There we go.
We're going downstairs.
All right.
Good match.
So we are going to descend down into the sewers, or into the next area here. So let me get this all set up.
She's the lady of the sewers, right? She loved them so much.
Yep.
Sewers everywhere, beneath their own house.
Okay, so I'm gonna unmask what Zerai already saw, and then I'll share this map.
Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja
And we'll put everybody
Turtles?
there. While I'm doing that,
I need to know about that cat.
as you guys descend downstairs, you will hit level 4. So go ahead and take a moment to make yourselves level 4. For the purposes of this, we'll say you can start you could be fully rested as a result. So, you know, if you want your spells back, or if you've cast any spells, you can reclaim your spell slots. Go ahead and do your feats or anything like that you would like to do.
Boom.
As I'm placing you down. And then one more thing that I thought would be interesting for us to do is, as you hit level 4, is just maybe talk a little bit about what abilities or what you gained as a result of having gone to level 4. Just so that you guys can plan your tactics better together, you know?
Yeah, I'll start, because my level 4 is extremely simple.
What am I doing?
So I get
Warcaster,
stats,
right.
and that's all.
You-
But
Oh, whoops.
And we'll roll HP in just 1 second. Don't do it quite yet.
Renee's kit, I think,
No worries.
sort of morphing into the like a more tactically oriented mind, and like not necessarily wanting to get up in the front. Like he can, but I think Renee is more focused around helping his allies like get in just the right spot. Right, we're motivated by both our hallway traffic jams down in the sewers initially, as well as just like his background. So a lot of my attacks and maneuvers are around like, you know, getting allies to be able to move without taking opportunity attacks, or pushing enemies into just the right spots, or knocking enemies prone so that you guys can murder them. So that's Renee, like very position oriented, I would say.
And what are you taking for level 4? You're taking an ASI? Is that right?
Two dexterity, please.
Okay, so I need to update it, right? Probably.
I don't believe I can.
You can. You just click on it. Then you do the numbers.
Oh, what an
There's-
amazing
yeah.
design. There's no
Yeah.
indication that
Yeah.
you can edit it.
Yeah.
There's no controls. You just you set yourself to 25,
There's-
buddy. It's fine.
There's no cursor. It's just just click the box and type. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Alright, go ahead.
Done.
Go ahead and roll your D10 for your HP as well. And
Yes.
go ahead and add your
We're re-rolling ones. Wait. Oh no, that's That's the average. Wait, did it not register? Come on, Fantasy Grounds. I dropped it in the box. Well, that was a 10, and it still didn't register.
We
It was
are
a 6 and a
at
10.
4-3.
Are we not seeing it?
Oh no! It just took forever.
All right. Who's next? So you get 2 points of dex, and you get, what is it, 6 plus con? Was that what it was, or was it a 10?
6 plus con, so 8 plus 8. So I can do that.
Nice.
37.
Oh, yes,
All right.
36.
Who's next?
Well, mine's easy. I'm doing also ASI. It's Paladin.
What are you taking?
2 charisma.
Ooh.
Caster
Doing it multiple reasons. Obviously, Paladin spellcasting based on charisma, and going down the conquest path line, it'll be kind of morphing more into a fear/CC control tank in the front line. And I kind of just view it also too, just like narratively, as you know, Zariah starting to kind of grow into like himself, not just a warrior, but kind of a passionate leader, as he kind of gets deeper into understanding who he is and understanding Hellriders and all that. So I kind of view his charisma growing as kind of a confidence growth.
Yes.
So you'll definitely find him up front. His goal is to be in front of everybody and to kind of be controlling the battlefield from the front line, and using that charisma to do so. She'll thank me later when I get auras.
All right. Do you want to roll your d10?
Whoops.
So that's a 4, right? Oh shit! Did my fantasy ground just crash on anyone else?
Host connection
Yep.
lost.
Post connection lost. Reconnect to temp 1 field. Reconnect to temp 2 field.
God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Reloading. Sorry, gentlemen.
All right.
So you got, what was your con? Your con is 2, so you get 4 hit points, which evens out the 10s that you had rolled before.
Should have taken what I said, but no.
Yeah, fine. I think I rolled the wrong dice, but 4 is good.
Your hit recovery should be the exact number, right? Your hit dice.
Yeah.
So it should be fine. We could all roll hit dice if that's the easier way to do it, is to just roll a hit dice and then that's your HP. You can reconnect now. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it remembered what I was sharing.
Oh, Fantasy Grounds.
I know, it's really, really, really annoying.
I can talk through mine.
If I didn't have a day job, I would make a better Fantasy Grounds.
I don't think it would be very difficult, Matt.
I don't think it would be very hard. That's why I'm like, why hasn't someone done this?
I think Beyond's trying to as fast as they can.
Maybe. Yeah, hopefully so.
Because they've been pumping that dice, like, that's come a long way. And then counter, they just don't have maps yet.
Yeah, they got everything else. Assets and...
Alright, just as soon as everybody connects here, we'll go ahead and do the next one. Does Zara get any spells or anything? Does he get anything cool at this level?
I don't think so. Let me look.
Who's next?
I can just start talking through mine.
Yep.
So I'm just doing ability score improvement, getting +2 to wisdom. Just kind of figuring that her eyes have been open to the horrors of the world and has gained a little more knowledge about what's going on. I'm also taking the spell Calm Emotions. I feel like that's pretty in line with my character. Also,
I don't know what that does.
Basically, just makes somebody, if they're like feeling hostile or whatever, it makes them become indifferent to what's going on. So I could potentially cast that on Rodgal to get him to chill the fuck out. So basically, I'm just gonna walk around with like joints on me for people to smoke. For that,
Nice.
And
It's
yeah,
in a
that's
radius
it.
too, right?
Yes.
Just like the scented aura around Priscilla.
Where is my
Love it.
character?
So yeah, that's it.
Cool. Once you connect, do you want to roll your
There we go.
You got it.
D? What is it? D8 for priest? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, D8.
God damn it! It's a 2.
Welcome to the club.
Someone said to take averages, but no, he was voted down.
That's no fun.
Yeah, that's correct.
It'll be squishy and you'll like it.
So we all have wizard hit dies at level 10. Hit points.
Yeah, I don't get anything special. Level 4, level 5, and 6 are the big ones for me.
Yeah, I gotta get level 5 for that 4 attacks in a round.
All right. So Priscilla's got her hit dice. Who's left?
Well, I could go.
All right.
I took Warcaster so I can keep concentration if I get hit. And then I went for the lightning / utility spells. So Dragon Breath, I can buff one person. They can breathe fire, lightning, ice. I took Lightning Lure Cantrip to pull things closer to me. And I took Earth Bind to grab flyers. Because Kip's an asshole.
Ooh,
Yeah.
And then I get
I
to
love
roll
those
these.
choices.
I try to use different spells on each character.
Yeah, that's very like specific to what we've encountered so far, which is cool.
I figured that's what he would research. Shows that I rolled twice.
All right. And then you rolled a 1, so you can re-roll that. So 5
Hey,
plus
hell
con.
yeah.
Yep.
Got the one out of the way early, Ty.
29.
All right. Who's next?
I think I am.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go for the feet lucky, because yeah, Brodgo's feeling pretty lucky, and with whatever celestial sugar daddy's watching over me, as if we don't already know, I could play it like, oh, I'm giving you a little help here.
Cool. Cool.
And then
Okay,
8.
So 5 plus 2. So 7 total.
So I'm at 32 then.
Yep. So go ahead. You can go ahead and update that, I believe.
that is funny that they rolled shit and I rolled high.
All right. Who's left? Anyone? Ignar?
It's me, yeah. Yep. I rolled a 3 for health, so I'm up to 27 health. I took an ASI to make Charisma 18, so now that's +4.
Nice.
I took Minor Illusion for my cantrip, because now I know 3 cantrips at level 4.
Nice.
And then I know 7 spells overall now, so I took Shatter as well, which is basically I pick a spot. Here it is. This is really cool.
Shatters
That's-
super good.
Yeah, sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution save. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature made of anagornic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving
How
throw.
many spells can I prep a day,
Non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. And then if you cast it at higher levels, which I don't have the slot for yet, you get 1d8 for more than that. So, yeah, that's where
Cool.
we're at.
All right. Does anyone want to do anything? So as part of a long rest, like, you know, if you want to cast anything or any buffs or anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to share this sheet and we're good to go.
I would like to cast Aid on Zerai, Renee, and Rodgal. So it increases their maximum hit points by 5 for the duration. So it's for 8 hours. So it's not concentration.
Okay. So let's mark that.
You just put it 5, put 5 and 10 hit points.
Oh,
That's TMP. Just
sure enough.
yeah, you just click on it and type 5 and push escape, and you're all set.
Jesus Christ, why does this fucking spin forever? I hope it doesn't crash again on me.
Actually, the cool thing is 8 isn't temporary hit points, it's max.
Correct, yeah. So I can heal those hit points back, or they come back with a short rest as well. But once the spell ends, then you'll need to know what your max hit point was to revert back to.
We'll leave your. I think you can set your current hit points over your max hit points right now. Maybe, right? No, possibly.
I mean, we could just do it in Fantasy Ground as temp, but it would stack with other abilities.
Well, yeah, it's temp hit points. It's only there.
No,
for...
aid like increases your maximum hit points.
Oh.
It's the only spell that does that. Like, it doesn't stack. That's why it works with the other spells.
8 hours, man, that's really good. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let me just see if I can do this. So Rodgal, I'm sorry, who'd you cast it on?
The melee, so Rodgal, Zerai, and Renee.
Okay, we can put it in temp for now. That's fine.
Uh,
That'll be easier,
there we go.
just to keep track of.
Yeah.
Alright,
Anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna put mage armor on me, because, yeah, wizard. But I can
All right.
do that. Ooh.
Perfect. All right, can you guys all see the shared screen?
Cool.
All right, go ahead and
Am I
give me
spell?
your marching order. So who's coming down?
3.
Where's Rhea?
Oh yeah, I didn't put her down here. I just deleted her.
Yeah, I don't think she's sitting this one out.
Nope, she's definitely with you. She is not sitting this one out. Here we go.
Oh, can I
I
switch
think
him
I can-
back to or her to a cat? Falcon's
I
not that
think
great.
I can make her friendly to you guys,
Yeah, you can.
right? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just click on her green skull or whatever.
Yep,
Make it
there we
green.
go. Okay, so there's Rhea. So there you got all your homies.
Do I? God damn it.
Oh, you want to know like what order we're going in, like traveling order?
Correct.
Yeah.
So as you're coming down.
I mean, I'd imagine that I'd be close to front, and I imagine Ray would probably be near me too.
I think Renee
Okay.
will probably be third.
I guess I can be rear guard, right? I can.
Who's
stand in
rear
the
guard?
dark.
Sorry, Raise.
Yeah.
All right. And then,
I'll be like 5th or something.
all right, that puts Rodgal here then.
Sean,
All right,
can you,
yeah.
Can you remove one of the mage armors? I thought you gave us a long rest.
I didn't actually do a long rest. Should I have?
No, it's just I double buffed because I thought everything was reset.
It was Rodgal still got those debuffs.
Oh yeah, Rodgal definitely still has those debuffs. Rodgal is not good. Not in a good way. Alright, so you guys come downstairs, and you come into the cellar. So 4 stone pillars brace the 10-foot high vaulted ceiling of the dry cellar. Hold on, I need some cellar music. Need some cellar music, boys. There we go. 4 stone pillars brace the 10-foot high vaulted ceiling of this dry cellar, the walls of which are lined by a dozen barrels on wooden braces. Half the barrels have brass spigots tapped into them. The room also contains 2 stacks of wood crates, one in the middle of the room and another by the south wall. I need everybody to give me a perception check.
I don't know if I can do that. Go, elf. Damn it. My 9.
Oh baby.
I just let down my race.
Okay. Renee and Rodgal, both of you, and maybe even Priscilla, I would say, as you guys descend into the basement here, you could swear that you hear the sound of shouts and yelling from upstairs. But it's faint.
Shit. Do we want to send the familiar
What is it,
back out?
Renee?
Yeah, there's shouting from upstairs. If you're quiet, you can hear it. But I don't know
not our-
that we want to turn back.
Not our problem. Let's go.
I'm sure Amrik is probably worried because I just
Sure.
ghosted him, so...
I'm sure it'll work itself out.
Maybe his brother got to him.
There'll be a
Let's
lot
keep
of
moving
yelling.
forward.
Let's make haste.
And as you guys kind of distribute yourselves, feel free to distribute yourselves around the room. Let's see. Yeah, so the in the
Yeah.
corners of the room, you hear hissing, like a deep, low hissing sound. And when you look up, you notice 3 devils that weren't there a moment ago that burst from the barrels.
Oh,
and there's
shit, I
3 of
didn't
the
do my
spine
spells,
devils. They
hold on.
look like the ones that Amric had on his shoulder.
Spellbook.
And we're gonna roll
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah, I did do it. I just haven't done
Well,
it in here.
It's my nat 20 for the night.
Shit.
Sorry, I actually need to roll my initiatives first. Roll NPC initiatives. There we go.
All right.
I mean, I
hold
don't
on.
think anything's gonna outroll me.
You never know, bud. You never know.
Thunder. Hold on.
All
God
right.
Damn it.
Everyone
Okay.
rolled. We're good.
You roll Reyes too?
Did I not roll it?
I don't know. I wouldn't see it. I'm just asking you if you did it.
I did roll it. Yes, I did roll it. Yep.
William will drop mirror.
Actually, I had a good initiative roll for once in my life.
Drop that and.
All right, Rodgall, you're up. What are you doing, bud?
Actions.
Let's see. I'm gonna use my bonus action for my Thieves' Cant to dash
Okay.
and take out the one in the middle with my.
So your speed is halved, so you can move 30 with a dash, right? It's 15 and
There we
then
go.
15, so 30.
Yep. So I can move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that'd be perfect. Right here is just fine.
And I'm gonna take a swing with my bigger knife.
Okay.
Which I forget that's advantage with my assassinate, right?
Correct, because you're attacking before them, right?
Yep.
So that's a hit with your bigger knife.
Oh, well, I forgot about the bigger knife. What an item.
Sneak attack, which is 2d4. No, it's 2d6. Right?
If I
3
cast
plus-
reduce on it, does it grow?
No,
What's
that's
that?
not till level 3.
Yeah, so you get sneak attack. You should get, is it 1d6 or 2d6?
It's 2.
I believe it's 2.
Yep, go for it.
So this spell is really weird, right? That
So -5 to Spine Devil 2.
Yeah, 3d6 is
Yep.
level 5.
So you
I don't
run
like
up to
weight
this
swing.
this little devil, and you take a look at your knife, which is a little bit longer than than all of Renee's knives, and you stab this this Spine Devil, like right in the chest, and it hisses and it exudes like steam, and you actually feel grateful to old Thick Dick Red Brick right now, because it seems to be doing more damage than your other weapons were. Anything else?
No, because I can't move. I can't take another swing. So that's it.
All right. Rhea's going to move next. She's going to draw her longsword and say, "These foul beasts, they prove the heinous acts that are going on in this manner. I shall slay them in the name of the light." And she'll run up to Spine Devil number 2, and she will take 2 longsword attacks. Wait, is it 2 longsword attacks?
she needs to
Yeah,
pace
2
herself.
longsword attacks. She will miss, and then she will hit. And she'll stab at the devil, and she'll cut across it, and it is not as effective as Rodgall's knife. And that will be her turn. Zera, you're up.
God, even when I roll a nat 20, I go third. What the fuck?
It's that nat 20 rogue.
With
I know,
alertness.
but fucking Rhea outrolled me. What the hell? What's her modifier? Fucking ridiculous.
Modifier's thick.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna join my Hell Rider. So I'll run away. Yeah, I can make it here.
What's my movement? 35, right? When it blading, or is it
I'll
40?
draw my Warhammer. Well, not draw it. I guess have it ready.
My movement becomes 40. 2, 3, 4. Go like here. And then yoink that one down.
Ooh.
Oh,
Natural 20, buddy.
Fucking
And-
thump.
and we're absolutely gonna Divine Smite off that too.
Okay.
But I think we do damage first, and I'll Divine Smite after.
Yep.
Here's damage.
So it takes 6 damage from your Warhammer, which is not super effective.
If I recall, doesn't Divine Smite get something if you crit?
It doubles.
And then it's an extra D8 as well because it's a fiend.
It's a fiend. Yep.
So is
that is
3D? Is that 3D8?
it's 3d8 so it's 3d8 for a first level slot, which becomes 6d8 because you crit.
Really?
Yeah, that's the paladin is fucking
Ah.
broken. You can decide the smite after you know you've crit, and it's
Yeah.
doubly effective. It's so nasty.
68. All right. How do I do
It's
this?
like Amy in our
Just-
other game.
Just roll 68. That's the only reason we were alive in the other game, by the way.
Like a paladin critting and smiting is just fearsome.
Mm-hmm.
How do I roll 6 of them? See, I could roll 5. I could roll 5 of them if I right click on it. But
Just keep right clicking. It'll add one every time.
Yeah.
Or if you want, I can roll it for you. But that's no fun.
oops, I have 7. Let's not do that. Where'd my dice go? Come back.
This is a weird ass
Oh!
spell. Right, because... Not that.
Okay, I think I got it.
Whew.
Is that seriously 33 damage? Holy
Good
shit.
lord. Good lord.
So you hit the spine devil, and it kind of like blinks and shakes its head as you hit it on the head with the warhammer, and then your warhammer flares with divine energy, and the spine devil
Kaboom.
shrieks, and it just burns to dust right at your feet. Rhea looks over to you and gives you a thumbs up.
That's
Maybe
why
I-
they call me Devil Strike.
Yeah, this guy's fucking dead.
Does
Alright.
he call you that? I've never heard anyone call you that.
Within my family.
I just shrugged to Renee. Like, it's been months of
Alright.
us working with him.
Ignar, you're up.
Step up. We're gonna go Spine Devil 3. We're gonna do Vicious Mockery. And I say.
Oh, I have a plan.
What's a good one? You look like a scab on a troll sport. And I'll roll dice.
I'll go here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I'm last.
Saves.
Oh.
You get the sense it has magic resistance from this.
Yeah.
It just barely saved too.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh well.
Rat, anything else, bud?
That's it.
All right. Renee, you're up.
Put me in code.
Oh baby. Okay. Renee's gonna brandish his silver kitchen knife
Yeah.
and run up to this spine devil number 2. And I think so. I'm gonna use an attack. I think the silver dagger is already on the sheet. So if it works,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
so we're gonna attack.
That's a miss.
Okay.
No.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll stay right there.
That's fine.
Everything's
All right.
fine.
Anything else?
Nope.
I really don't.
All right. Next is Spine Devil 2. What does this guy have? This guy has a bunch of fun shit, doesn't he?
I get Misty Step over there. No, we're saving Misty Step for the goodness.
Okay. So this devil is going to bite and fork Renee.
Ooh.
So it's got a fork and then it's gonna bite you. So first the bite,
I was gonna say you gotta start the foreplay, then you get the fork.
which is a miss.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the order. So, and then it's gonna fork you. It misses both of them.
Is it, though? It's just like
And then-
Renee. Can't hit
and then
anything.
It's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna fly back here, and it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks from that because it has flyby.
How high is the ceiling in here?
10 feet.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
So it's like hovering, like, you know, towards the ceiling, but it's not high enough that you can, you know, it can fly out of your reach or anything like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay.
Spine Devil number 3 is going to go next. It is also going to target Renee, but this time it's going to fire some tail spikes at you.
I don't like that. Not one bit.
It misses, so it just flicks its tail at you and it shoots. How many spines does it shoot? I think it just shoots one. So it shoots one spine at you. You kind of manage to get out of the way, and then this devil will also fly next to his buddy, and they'll take up positions at this room here, right outside this door. Next, I have Umbra, but I think Umbra goes on your turn, Robbie. Is that right?
After, yeah.
So, I don't know if you're doing anything with him, but if you are,
No.
just let me know. Alright, so we'll go to Priscilla then. So, Priscilla, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame.
Alright. That's a success.
And I'm going to back it up.
Alright. Raise, you're up.
Fuck it, just go here. I'm gonna Booming Blade it.
Okay.
Hey.
That is a miss.
And then Blade Sing,
Alright.
and I'll be done.
I don't see the condition on you.
I haven't hit
Did I
the
do-
button yet.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Alright, back up to the top of the round. It is now Rodgal's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use my dash again so I can actually reach the Spine Devil number 3.
Okay.
I do not like having half movement speed.
Well, you should probably kill Amric.
I would, except Priscilla's gonna hate me if I do that.
Correct.
Would
Would
she?
she? Would she?
Man, that was a twirling dice there. Die.
I mean, you
Yeah,
have
Let me get my
disguise
market
kids.
stall. Then you can kill him.
Disguise kids.
As soon as we get your market stall, we're tying him up and not torturing him for as long as I want. And that's my turn. We can't do much else.
Alright. Ray is up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna climb on top of a barrel. Target Spine Devil number 3. She's gonna take 2 long sword swings. That's a natural fucking 20.
Look at these Hell Riders, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
They know what even the devil's slaying to us.
So she's gonna take a swing and just cleave the devil.
Just take a chunk out of it.
Yeah, it
side.
just takes like a real good chunk out of the devil, and then takes a swing on the reverse and misses, and that will be her turn. So now it's Zerai's turn.
Perhaps leave the monster slaying to me, Master Gnome. Dry says as he walks on past him.
I mean, you didn't see the Crash Ball game.
He's gonna move here.
It's a kitchen knife. It's just the best I can do.
And make sure to add one to my tally. He says as he walks by.
It's already on the board. You almost at half of my total.
Swing again.
That's a hit.
Man, it's so tempting, but I'm not going to Divine Smite this time. I'll save some of those spell slots. I only got a couple.
What are you talking about? This is the boss, man. There's nothing else in here
Uh-huh.
of any
Fuck.
concern.
Fuck you. I don't believe that. There you go.
All right.
5 damage. So I just raise my Warhammer and just smash it right in the head. Probably doesn't kill it, but at least
Just
it knows that I'm there.
You and Ray are like in tandem right now, right? Like she like slashes it, and then you just like bash it across the cheek.
And I totally high-five her.
Yep. Ignar, you're up.
The Hellrider duo.
Hellrider is forever.
All right. Spine 2. I can tell your reservoir courage is fed by the tributary running down your leg. And yeah, I do that sweet vicious mockery again.
It is a success.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna step back.
You're warming up, Ignar. I got faith in you. Keep them coming.
That's fine.
All right. Anything else? No. Yes. No.
No, I'm good. Go. I
Renee,
step back my Priscilla. Yeah.
I used all my good
Okay,
rolls on my HP.
Renee, you're up.
Let's see. It's a little crowded up in there.
There's always room for more.
Well, I mean, I got my little gnome legs. I can't get into range. All you idiots gumming up the works. I'm just gonna shoot at the. Shoot at Devil number 3.
They both look like reasonably wounded too, by the way.
Yeah.
They both look like
My-
pretty.
My numbers indicate this as well. I've been keeping careful count of damage and everything.
So that's a hit.
Okay.
So Fantasy Grounds, you can randomize the health points.
Oh, you're
which
using
is
a
good.
maneuver?
And it's a maneuver, so I will do a. Let's do. I mean, tripping attack worked last time to bring them down, so we'll try that. So DC 14 strength save.
On Spine Devil 3, is that right?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So I'll probably get.
Okay, so it doesn't save, and it we'll say Spine Devil 3 is grounded, so it'll actually take the shot, and then it'll find like one of its wings is kind of like not operating properly, and it'll hover down to the floor. Anything else?
Okay. No, I will. I'll get closer. Like I'll move here, but that's it for Renee.
All right, Spine Devil number 2 is going to fly up over here. I'm sorry, that's Spine Devil 3. Spine Devil 2 is going to do that. It's going to fly over here. And it's going to take a shot at Zerai with the spiked tail spikes. So it's going to flick its tail at you. Seeing that you had smote his brother. There's a natural 1.
Oof.
It misses.
Rough.
Stab yourself, stupid fucking devil.
One's wing's not working. This guy's tail's not working. It's just devil malfunctions all over the place.
It's not ready for this Hellrider. It's intimidated. I get it. I understand.
Spine Devil number 3 is gonna fly over here.
It's grounded, isn't it?
It is. Actually, you're right. So it's grounded. It'll jump back up.
It's half
And
its
we'll say
movement.
it'll only get half movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It can only go here. And it will take a shot at Renee. With the tail spine. Ooh.
Oof.
And it will catch you right in the forehead with a tail spine. It'll bounce off like it'll like go right across like the. I'm assuming you're wearing like a coif or something, or you have some kind of head armor or something.
Wait. I'm a cutting words to distract it and throw as a reaction to that happening. He's
Okay.
gonna roll damage yet, right?
I have
And
not
I'm
rolled
gonna-
damage.
And I'm gonna waste one of my inspiration dice. I think I have 4 now,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna use one of those and take 3 off that 20, so it's a 17 now, or it's a 21.
Is that-
That's not a 20 anymore. Would that work that way? Would that work that way to knock it off from a crit?
don't think so. But Matt, what do you think? I think a natural 20 would still be a natural 20. I think cutting the way I read cutting.
Let me read cutting words, right? Because I think it is a critical hit regardless of the value of the die.
I mean, if it's a critical hit, regardless of the value of the die, then I won't use it. But that's what I'm trying to do, is to make it so he doesn't get brained.
Yeah, what does the text of cutting words say? Because I would
Okay. When a creature that you
uncrit a crit.
Okay, when a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die.
There's a tweet from Jeremy Crawford. He does the rules. It says cutting words cannot nullify a crit hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it just reduces the number.
Yeah.
But a crit still auto hits and doubles the dice regardless.
Then I don't do that, because that's what I was trying to do.
Basically nothing can negate a natural 20. I don't think.
So
Okay.
I tried, Renee. I had my thoughts and prayers are with you, Renee. My thoughts and prayers are with you.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. So the tail spine will hit you right in the shoulder, and it'll pierce deep. You will take 14 points of damage, and then as it pierces into your armor, it will explode into almost like a candle of fire, searing the wound shut, and the spine will just combust along with your flesh. That'll be his turn.
I don't like it.
Okay, you'll hate that.
I like he rolled a natural 1 and natural 20 back to back.
Yep. You know? Okay, so Priscilla, you're up.
Good old Sacred Flame, here we go. JK.
Oh. All right, anything else?
Nope.
All right, Raise, you're up.
Here. Fucking asshole. Try to keep him in one spot with booming.
It's a miss.
I used all my rolls on health today. I'm done.
All right, Rodgal, you're up.
Just feel Rhea judged now, so everyone's missing their attacks.
Yeah, it's just the Hell Riders doing all the work here, guys.
Yeah. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear who does the heavy lifting around here.
I mean, but they could be
Can I move
relatives,
through
right?
Zerai at all, or do I have to use my dash?
I'm sorry?
Move through Zerai at all, or do I have to use my dash?
No, you probably do like this and then this, right?
It's the same, right? Your allies are difficult terrain.
Yep. So you just move diagonally twice, and then that would get you in front of Zerai.
Yep.
So that's 10 feet. 15, yep.
That's it.
Everyone trying to take my kill on that one, bastards.
I can't move to the second one, because it's in the way. Okay, I'm gonna slash with my big knife.
That's a hit. And you... Yep, you stab the Spine Devil, and it shrieks and turns to dust, and then melts into nothingness at your feet.
Alright, and... let's see. Do I want to do anything else? No, I'm not going to do anything else. That'll be it.
All right. Rhea is up next.
He falls.
Rhea will charge the Spine Devil and probably shout something like really stereotypical, like, "Down with you, foul creature!" and take 2 long sword attacks. Another natural fucking 20.
Hey.
Can I go get my meal of veal while y'all do stuff?
Hey, you wanted to come down in here. All right, so
Not
Rhea
anymore.
crits and misses. Zerai, you're up.
Honestly, I'd take devils over fucking pontificatus douches upstairs as well, though.
I could bark for a free meal.
Oh.
That's life.
Zerai, not to be outdone by Rhea, also, again, follows up the crit with another smash to the head. Seems like they've rehearsed this pattern before, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. You guys are fighting in tandem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make her thing bigger too, so she's not quite too small. So Rhea, again, stabs it, and then you come down with the warhammer and just completely splatter the Spine Devil everywhere. There's viscera like all over the barrels and the walls, and then they just melt and steam into the air. leaving no trace behind. That includes like their weapons. They're holding like these pitchforks and things, and those also kind of just melt into the ground.
Makes sense.
So.
Actually got a multi-kill that fight for the first time. Woo!
Yeah, good job, guys. So.
Remember to tip your local Hell Rider.
They could have been relatives of yours, though.
So that will be the end of combat. And Rhea will look at everyone, huffing, with the adrenaline still pumping, and she'll say, "We must be near, friends. There must be something at hand here. If these foul creatures are gathering in this basement." It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, an hour.
Oh, is it 10?
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah,
only
we
2
got 1
hours? Oh, okay, no, that's
Yeah, we
fine.
got 1
I was just trying to like be like, I don't know if I want to go further. But no, if we got an hour, fucking go.
Yeah, he's Central Time, so we should be good.
Yeah. We didn't spend that much time at the party.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to help out.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
All right.
It is quite a welcoming committee they have down here.
I always welcome the ability to smash a few skulls in.
No, I think we will be facing greater things further down.
Yeah, when I came in here
I'm
previously,
gonna-
this is where I saw through this door.
These cultists. I'm gonna second wind and heal a little
Do
bit.
we know what's in this door if you saw the cultists? Or that way?
Oh, a lot of bit. Can I heal back the aid hit points?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, you
Okay,
can.
I'm back up to 2 temp.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ugh, I think I need to find a weapon like Rotgal's and not this piece of building.
I mean, you could always grab one of their forks that they were using, and you could get a complete set.
Oh, a fork, I see. If only they left something behind, I would do that.
Can I open this door?
That's just like the wine cellar that I already saw. I went in before, right?
Yes. So you open
Oh,
that
right.
door, and then you look inside. There's hundreds of like corked bottles of wine that are in 7-foot tall wooden racks.
Yoink! Give me some of those.
What? Oh yeah.
Is there a bag
It's
of
like
flour?
it's like as he cracks the door, like think about Goonies, with chunk ice cream bites, like ice wine. Valerian red.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
hundreds
White.
of bottles of wine in there. So you guys let me know what you'd like to do.
I take like 3 or 4 bottles, and it's like, oh yes, come on, what do you think, Priscilla? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
there
I
a bag
definitely take
of
like
flour?
5.
Yeah.
Around-
We'll at least take 5 bottles of wine. Yeah.
Hey.
We need a provision here. All right, let's go.
Focus and just keep it quiet. We're looking at you down here.
All right, let me think about this.
I forgot to get a bag of
As
flour.
Okay,
you're saying,
everybody
as he says,
give me- Everybody give me everybody who's taking wine. So who's taking what wine?
The
I mean,
two of
I'll
us
take a
is.
I'm taking-
bottle. Why not?
You'll
think
take
if
one
we're-
bottle.
If we're passing them around, of course.
All right, give me a D100 roll.
Was there any
And actually,
flour?
everybody who's taking wine, give me a D100 roll.
How would I do that in Fantasy Grounds?
So basically, pick up a
Just-
Oh,
D20, hold it, then right click 4 times to add dice.
Oh, I
to
was
it,
gonna
and
say,
drop it in the tray.
just give me a 2D10. Give me 2D10. Is all I need.
Oh, 2 20s in that. I think this vintage will do quite nicely.
I
Yeah. So,
forgot-
Ignar and Priscilla, you guys get. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in the party window. So you guys just grab some bottles of common wine. So how many did you grab?
5.
all of them.
Yeah, we each took 5.
So 10, and then Renee took 1 bottle, right?
Yeah, just one.
So you find 10 bottles of common wine, and Renee finds a bottle of fine wine.
It is not about quantity.
It is for me.
It's always about the quantity, my friend.
Well, I'm quite small, so
Is
5
his
of
thing
normal
maple
size.
syrup? Can we check to make sure?
Do you want to sell them or do you want to keep them?
I want to keep them.
Oh yeah,
The fine bottle?
these-
Of course, we're keeping the fine one.
yeah. These common ones aren't making it out of this dungeon. I'll tell you that right now.
I forgot to give flour upstairs to Antique so we
All
can
right,
see
perfect.
imps.
I think I did it
God
that time.
damn it.
Yep, perfect.
My
All right.
Warforge has that as a thief.
All right, back to it, guys. What are we doing?
Play. Warm up.
Marching order, go.
Probably. If I stop here, I'm guessing this is it goes in both directions. It looks like.
Yep.
I'm so.
Is there any
bummed.
noticeable difference between the two? We can discern about like what's renting going north and south.
You would have noticed that the cultists came from the north and walked to the south.
Came to
That's
the
all that
north.
that would be the difference. But other than that, there's no obvious difference.
How far is that?
So I would relay that information to them and then say like I want to follow those cultists, which means going south.
Let's go. Sweep and clear.
Is this a doorway or what is this right here?
That is a doorway, yep. So you take a look down that, and it's a dead end. It just kind of like leads into the sewer.
Oh,
And
this
then
doorway.
Then it like collapses, yeah. My mask is taking a long time to reveal.
Wonder why it takes
There
his
you go.
mask so long. Because I don't have that issue.
I guess we'll continue down the
I've
only path
asked
we
the
can.
guys, I mean.
Going down the only road I've ever known.
Jesus. I forgot flour.
I like how masking has become a mini game for me.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's definitely something you sit there and you fuck with when people are talking.
And you're just like, I'm just gonna unveil this mask and then this mask, and I'm gonna crash out the program so you all have to rejoin. So you, as you walk down there, you look over, you notice there's a way north, and then there's also a door.
Come on, people.
Oh, the door's to the west.
Correct. Correct.
This area like right here. That's what my token for just purposes. Just a little just area before the door.
Yep.
What's the door look like? Wood, steel.
I think all the doors look the same. I didn't say what it was. Let me read it for you real quick here.
Actually, she can't see in the dark.
So
right?
the doors are made of riveted iron plates with iron handles and yeah. So they're iron doors made of riveted iron plates. So they look like pretty robust, we'll say.
This area was lit by those oil lanterns they were cultists did, right?
Correct. So it's not dark. Like you've got like reasonable light here. It's not like the other sewer where it was like pitch black, right? This seems like more inhabited, we'll say.
I'm gonna move towards the door.
Our rogue can't see, but they should go first, probably. That's what I would do.
I'll kind of glance back and make sure that everyone else is within reasonable distance.
Yep.
I'll kind of make a motion to Rhea to kind of like a get ready motion, but kind of like quietly.
Yeah, Renee will put the dagger and bow in and just knock an arrow. Get ready.
And then Zryl like very quietly tests door and starts trying to like open it, like, just slowly, cautiously.
Okay. So you'll slowly open the door. Go ahead and make me a
I think it's because his map
stealth
is
check
just-
with
no.
advantage, which would be with regular because you make your stealth rolls with disadvantage. So just give me a regular stealth roll.
Group stealth with the plague.
Whoops. Let me.
That's fine. I'll give you the
It
16.
Yeah.
But it dropped an 18, which is fine. So
Yeah.
you walk in, and you don't walk in. You peer, right? You're just looking into the door. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm slowly opening it. Yeah, and kind of.
Yeah.
What's up here?
So you take a peer in, and you see a broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard of writhing snake-like tentacles stands in the middle of the room, lined by iron doors, tightening its grip on a glaive. Each door is set with a small barred window, and you can see a ring of keys hanging from the creature's belt. It didn't notice you. It's just staring at the various doors, sort of standing there in silence.
Like, what square would he be in?
Let me put him down for you.
Oh, that's not good.
He'd be
Oh,
right there,
that's not good.
like
What
just
the
straight dead center.
fuck is that thing?
So you've got the door just barely open a crack right now.
That's a big nope, Ghost Rider. Next room. Nope.
Here's what the dude looks like.
He needs a pedicure.
Yeah, he does.
He needs a few things.
Jesus, mostly.
I'm sure Jesus is gonna help that.
Oh, it definitely has his own unique style.
So I just kind of looks at Ray and just goes, kind of gives her like a nod, like, let's do this.
How old do gnomes get?
Rhea nods wordlessly at you from behind you.
And he looks at like Rodgal and Renee and kind of gives him the signal to like, get in position, get ready to attack.
Can I prepare a sacred flame?
Yeah, Renee will ready a bow shot for when shit pops off, as they say.
And I'll get my bigger blade ready.
You guys want to open up anything? Because like at this point, Rice is going to charge in. So if you like shoot an arrow or whatever else, that would simultaneously go with like him running in.
That's what I mean. Like already the attack to go when we go loud.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and roll initiative, because I finally learned how to do surprise rounds.
I mean,
Oh, dude, hot initiative rolls for me tonight.
You're going before me, even.
Fuck. Well, that's how we do it.
Holy fuck. How did Voss go first?
He's rising his element. He wants to fuck shit up.
Dude, devils, like, ready.
Okay, so as
They
I
could be
understand how
real-
initiative rolls work,
they don't go.
Voss actually, at this point, will notice you all. He'll turn around and he'll notice you, but he doesn't get a turn.
Yeah.
So he's no longer surprised, but you guys get to take your turn now.
Yep.
I really wish he was surprised.
So
Not
Zerai,
about-
you're up.
All right. Well, I'm in there. Let's go. Oh, he's like in between two squares. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I can move him here.
All right, I'll go here so I don't clog the doorway. Target it.
I haven't
hot
rolled
dice.
like above 10. I'm glad I got a lot of hit points, but like, Jesus.
That's a hit.
We'll take it. Do I want to?
He's gonna.
Yeah, we'll divine smite, but after I do damage.
All right. So you do 3 damage to the jailer.
I blame
And 3
Bagels for the scorekeeping.
Right?
Yep.
Is he? Because I'm guessing he's a fiend, right?
Correct. With a beard like that, he better be. $10 damage. Perfect. All right. Anything else?
What do I go for bonus action? Hang on.
How far is he from me? I mean, I have to get like here to whip his ass over to me.
No, I'm gonna actually. I'll be done for now.
All right. Next up is Rhea, who's
All right.
gonna
These always are on it, aren't they?
she's gonna charge into the room and stand next to you, Zerai. She's gonna basically take up formation with you, and she's gonna take her double longsword attack. First attack is a hit, and then she'll take the second swing. She'll hit both times. So she'll take 2 quick longsword swings along with you as your warhammer flares into divine energy. She's cutting away at Foss as it's trying to hold its own from your onslaught. Rodgal, you're up next.
It's really hard to
here
get.
so I can help flank advantage.
Flank would be here.
Alright. And then I'm gonna swing with the bigger knife.
That's a hit.
Got it. Hit. Get my sneak
And then you
attack.
get your sneak attack. Yep.
God,
So
my
that's
rolls
an
are
additional 4 damage. Hey, damage is damage, bud. Anything else?
terrible. No, that'll be it for. Actually, I can swing with my other weapon. I just realized. So let's swing with my short sword.
That's a hit.
And it hit.
You and your spinny dice.
So your
the
short
hell?
I
sword,
don't know why they.
your short sword doesn't seem to do as much damage as your other one, but it's again, damage is damage, right? So.
Yeah.
All right,
And that'll be it.
Priscilla, you're up.
Alrighty. Good old reliable.
Hey, it worked. What kind of damage is Sacred Flame?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Oh, good. Okay, so it does take the Sacred Flame damage. So its feet basically flare up in radiant
1,
flame,
2,
and it hates
3,
it.
4,
That
5.
that guy Thoss is
6.
looking pretty rough.
So I can probably.
I'll
go
just stay here. That's it.
All right, Raise, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna try the new spell on him.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Lightning lure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to
your mic
grab-
is super low, Robbie.
I'll check it after this.
I don't know if it's.
I'm gonna lightning lure
Hit-
and try
hit
pulling him towards me with my whip.
Okay. What is lightning lure? What does that do?
It lets me yoink things, but I can't roll for shit today, so I'm gonna work on my mic while I'm done.
Well, he has magic resistance, so that's why everyone's having a hard time doing anything.
Correct. Ooh, it's a cantrip. You created a lightning magic. Strength saving throw be pulled, and then take. Okay, so it doesn't work. He saves, right?
Right, yeah, done.
All right. So you try to grab him with your whip, and it just doesn't work. Next is Ignar.
Why is my mic low? Alright,
Move up to about there. I'll take a shot with my little crossbow or whatever, my little hand crossbow.
All right. And you still have an inspiration die from earlier if you'd like to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't decided
Oh.
yet.
Are you using my
We'll
headset
see
or?
what this does.
No, you're using that.
14 is a hit.
Let me check my boss. Low. Kind of low. Little bit. Why is it? How about now? Is that better? That should be better.
25 and get on flank. And I'm gonna drop. I'll drop the bow as I'm running in. I'll whip out the silver dagger again, since it's the thing to do apparently.
Yeah. The old
And I'm
Cutco
gonna
knife.
use- Yeah, exactly. It's slightly nicer than a Cutco knife. And I'm gonna use a
code knife.
I'm gonna use a maneuvering attack. We'll see if it hits, since that's mine.
Yep, that hits.
Oh my god! I hit something amazing. Wonderful. Okay, so let's do a trip attack, and I will.
And you'll
Oh,
just
I don't even need to
You'll just fucking murder him.
trip him into the afterlife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you'll. I don't even know what a tripping attack looks like. From I guess you'll like just like slash across his leg.
Fucking
you-
kneecap
I think-
him. Just
Yeah,
kneecap
come in
him.
behind him. Yeah, just kneecap. Probably
Yeah.
grab his little beard snakes down and just dagger into the head.
Yeah, I love it. So you run him through, and he dies, and then he, like all the others, leaves no remains behind.
Have the keys?
Yeah, we'll say the keys actually remain. Like everything about him disintegrates except for the keys that fall to the ground and clatter right at Renee's feet.
So is this a dead end?
Are these cells or are they rooms? Like, can we see into them?
They're cells.
Is there anything? Are there any prisoners
yeah.
in these cells?
So as the fight ends, let me put some people down here. There are 2 prisoners. There is this guy here, and then there's another person who I don't have a token for. Do I? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. What do you know? So you will find the first prisoner is a short, lean, erudite male in his 50s. And then the other prisoner is a fit, aristocratic human woman in her 70s named... You don't know her name. So there's an aristocrat lady, old lady, and then like a kind of sneaky, spy looking guy. And the guy will look at you as you guys kill what's-his-face, Thos. And he'll say, "My friend, you must let me out! You must let me out of here!" And the woman will yell, "How rude! First, you must let me out, for I am Lady Satir Theon Hune, born of the powerful, rich, noble Hune patriarch family. You will rot in this jail before I'm released."
Yeah, what was that name again?
Hey! Oh, do you keep it down?
I sold oils to
That
her.
lady was just telling us her name.
Yeah, you do recognize her. That is definitely the lady who you to Priscilla. So
What was the name one more time?
Satir Theon Hoon of the Hoon patriarch family. And the other guy will introduce himself as Philaster Fist, and he'll say,
Master.
"My friends,
This is why I
you've
can't
come
read my
down here.
notes the next day.
I've been down here monitoring this devil activity that you've seen happening here. I'm here on business from Silvera Savikis. She's a sage who operates out of Candlekeep, a very good friend of mine. She's been monitoring devil activity in Baldur's Gate and Elturel for months."
No one?
I mean, I'm taking notes,
we-
so you
yeah.
guys do what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Dude. Yeah, it goes where I go.
Let them out.
Can you repeat that? I was one time, Shiny. I missed the last part.
Silvera Savikis. So Ballister is working for Silvera Savikis, who is a sage who operates out of Candlekeep. So he says she's a good friend of mine, and she's been monitoring the devil activity in Baldur's Gate and Elturel for months. I'm here to investigate it on her orders. But I was caught-
What do you mean devil activity in Elturel?
Silvera believes that there has been devil activity, both in Elturel and now in Baldur's Gate.
What has led her to the suspicion?
Well, my mistress believes, and he looks around. My mistress believes that Thavius Krieg has struck a bargain with an archdevil, and that a copy of the contract that he signed is hidden inside of a magical puzzle box. She asked me to help her obtain proof of Krieg's crimes.
Like as soon as he says that, I think Zorai just like reaches through the cell bars and just grabs him by the collar and pulls him against like the cell bars. Take care of your next words.
Oh, what is the meaning of this? Are you in league with these fiends?
I am a loyal Hell Rider of Elturol. You speak blasphemy against the High Observer.
This only confirms what we think. You may be loyal, but it seems that Krieg may not be.
It confirms nothing. What proof do you have other than his word?
Friends,
I have seen no contract.
Friends, the proof is in the puzzle box. If we find the puzzle box, that's what I was sent here for. I was sent to find the puzzle box. If we can find the puzzle box, then all will be explained. Silvira will pay handsomely for it.
It taps Zorai on the shoulder. I'm like, weird, sickly homie. Mama's boys upstairs has that. The thirsty dude.
Are you sure it was him?
It looked pretty evil. It looked like, and it was definitely a puzzle box, and he was fidgeting with it constantly, so... Yeah, thirsty has it, man.
So Zorai turns back to, what's this guy's name again? Something Fist?
Philaster Fisk.
Fastest fist.
Fastest Fist.
Zorai turns back to Fisk and
now
goes,
I'm changing it. Faster
we get this puzzle box, can you open it? Can you prove this contract exists?
I can't open the puzzle box, but Silvira can. She's in Candlekeep. She'll be willing to pay handsomely for it, in gold or magical items, whatever your desire is. She's a great sage, the best sage in all of Candlekeep, and she's an expert in infernal activity. She suspected that there's something off with Davius Krieg for some time.
Rumor has it Krieg is here in Baldur's Gate. You haven't seen him down here, have you?
I did not see him. But that would make sense. I believe that he's in league with the Van Dampers. I was on my way investigating the Van Dampers when I was caught. I was blackjacked, and when I woke up, I was put down here.
By this point, kind of like releases him, kind of crunches his nose, and just turns to Renee and just goes, let him out. Then moves aside.
If we let him out, so there's nowhere for them to go. I mean, that is fine, but they're not exactly going to sneak out of here. I'll ask you this, Mr. Fist. If they haven't, why are you still alive? If you are a spy, why have they not simply put an end to you?
That is a great question. I suspect that they were coming to put an end to me, and our old friend here. I think that they were trying to find out what we knew first. I tried not to mention anything of Silvira or Candlekeep.
And you did not break. You did not reveal anything to them.
Invisible imps.
I'm a skilled spy. I have done many missions for my mistress Silvira. I've also, before I was caught, I did manage to investigate much of the sewers down here. I can help lead you around if you release me.
I want to do an insight check and see if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, go for it. Best you can tell, he seems sincere.
Well, I think your best chance would be with us. So,
Yes.
I mean, if you want to sneak out, that's fine, but I would not stray too far.
I cannot.
What's the story with the old bag of bones over here?
She's basically just like,
No, I was asking him.
Oh, I see.
Not you. I was literally asking Fisk.
I don't know anything about this lady other than she's of the Patriarch family. But it seems that the Van Dampers have been operating strangely and attacking and kidnapping the Patriarchs as they see fit, for reasons I do not understand. And this whole time, of course, the lady is just like yelling, like, "Let me out, you brutes! How dare you leave a lady of the Patriarch family of Baldur's Gate in such a place?"
You don't keep quiet, I will kill you myself. You're gonna bring the whole place down on us.
You have been stuck in this place. You can wait 5 more seconds.
She huffs, but is silent.
Bryce kind of rubs his forehead, but he just goes like, "She's a headache, but if we're gonna go up against the Duke of Baldur's Gate, we probably could use the Patriarch's help."
No, that my only concern is what to do with them, how to get them out of here safely.
There isn't a way, like,
No,
unless the magic, because like that goes up to the kitchen where there's Van Tempers up above us, right?
No, and I think bursting into the Van Semper's manor, help, I've been captured, is just a way to become killed or captured again.
We leave them in the cells, but give fast fist weapons.
It maybe is the smartest thing.
Disable
Friends.
his lock.
I would continue my mission if you would release me. Philaster Fisk says. I need to find that puzzle box and deliver it to my lady. The future, the entire future of Baldur's Gate is at stake. Maybe all of Faerun.
Well, that is fine. If you want to come with us, I think that would be smarter, but if you wish to go and get yourself killed, that's fine too.
Well, if why are you here? Are you here to?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Money and whores.
I said it.
If your goal is to depose the Van Vampers or find the puzzle box, then of course I will. Our missions are the same. I would say we should go together.
Perhaps that could be related to our mission.
Dry just looks at Rhea and just goes, "We're here to find if the rumors about Davius Krieg are true. Find out what happened to Eldron."
Then our mission is the same, Sir Knight. The puzzle box is the key.
I'm no knight, I'm a Hell Rider.
I say we just let him out and he comes with us.
Yeah,
Bring him out.
Come with us. Oh, last question. One more question before we release you. Is everyone in Candlekeep have a name with alliteration? Even the name Candlekeep seems strange, no?
We're a stuffy bunch of posh tossers.
I can't wait until we go. Finally, my
I-
people.
I love that.
I'm not a mage myself, but yes, they are all stuffy mages indeed.
I'm so
What do we-
happy.
What? Okay, we can take him with us. He can fight, but this one over here is quite useless. What are we gonna do with her?
Mademoiselle, you must remain here. We can open the door, but if you try to escape now, then I feel the worst for you.
That's a bad idea, man. Just leave her
No,
there.
no.
Dude,
But
bitch is
you-
crazy.
Come, you seem a woman of noble birth. No doubt some intelligence, some schooling. You must know that what we say is true, that you cannot simply run out of here.
I don't even know if she can run in general. Look how old she is.
Well, that is,
I'll tell.
ageist, if I'm honest.
There's an awesome room down here for you to hang out. If you go around that corner and take a left through the door, they have a whole bunch of wine in there. Go chill there, man. I guarantee it's probably the best thing for you to do. Or we can leave you here because you're fucking loud. Do we trust you?
I would
Yeah.
like to be released, sir.
I said,
I demand that you open this door immediately.
We are going to release you, but you must communicate with us. I need to understand that you understand the dangers that you are in.
Yes. The Van Tempers, I get it. They were upstairs, and if I can't just run upstairs or they'll kill me. I understand.
And
Believe
also,
me.
you have to be quiet while you're down here.
So what is it that you will do?
Well, why don't you leave the keys with me then? I'll stay in here, and if there's any danger, I can at least defend myself.
No.
Dry just snorts in a derision, and he just shakes his head and he's just like, "I'm done with this." Yeah, we have to continue with our mission. He's just it's gonna walk out. Leave
I'll
there.
hand her
He's
a
good.
bottle of wine, and I'll say, "Enjoy yourself, get drunk as shit, and then we'll be back to release."
Give her an essential oil delight or something.
Yeah.
And it just give her some chillax and fucking a bottle of wine and be like, you're having a moment. Just chill for a minute. We'll be back soon. Bye.
I do not think we can leave her here. We cannot leave her here when we have released Monsieur Fist
That's why I said we keep him here as a guard.
No, I'm saying she should come with us or not at all.
Do you see how loud she is?
You were just smiting from the heavens.
Well, if you release me, why can't I just go upstairs and escape?
Say we'll see you and kill you.
Well, I can fend for myself.
Renee
Little
unlocks the door and just pushes it ajar
Yeah.
and just fine, let's go.
Be my guest.
You want to do something stupid, you can get yourself killed, it's fine. It's not
Not our problem.
not our concern at this point. I wish you good fortune.
I hand her a dagger.
She takes it, and Philaster will actually ask for a weapon as well, if you have one.
Fuck you! I hand him a dagger.
Yeah, he takes the dagger and he flips it in his hands like he knows how to, like, expertly, like he knows how to use that dagger.
Why is he not a
Clapped his
monk?
hand.
Jesus, come on.
Okay, and then Satir will just turn and leave. Back the way she came. So she'll just turn, unless you guys say anything to her, she'll just turn and run up the stairs, and she'll fuck off.
All right, well, we're on the clock now.
Almost chance.
Yeah, like we gotta get moving because she's probably gonna bring a whole bunch of people down here.
Let's go.
Ignar's right. Let's go.
Which way are we going?
All right.
I know it's pretty cool. We killed the guy before he got to take a turn. Good job.
I didn't get hit anything.
He had dicks all over his face, man. That's fucking creepy.
Just like what the fuck's going on down here? We dealt with a fucking skull face in the other sewer, now a fucking dick face down here. What kind of fucking things these cultists summoning?
I mean, you don't like your horns. Maybe it could be worse. You get dicks on your face like that guy. You know.
You get fucking dicks on your face like your chest too.
Sounds like my ideal Friday night.
Hell yeah, dude. So Philaster will tell you that there are a couple of rooms up in the north, and then he'll also say that there's like a giant double doors that leads into a room that he wasn't able to get into along the north path. And he'll also mention that there are patrolling cultists that go through with the censers, the incense burning braziers, basically. And you do notice, like, even here, it smells like freshly burned incense, like someone had just like lit a thing of incense. So you guys can go wherever you would like.
I missed all that because my cat turned my computer off again, so I'm connecting back in.
Did he tell that to us after we, sent the old woman off?
She's probably fine. Again, friends, I hate to sound callous, but a patriarch lady of Baldur's Gate is not of my concern. My concern is the fate of Elturel. And
No, that
the
is,
Puzzlebox.
If you're looking for a distraction to make your inquiries, perhaps that is perhaps she will provide one. If you want to leave, that might be an opening. Otherwise, you could come with us.
I will follow you. I believe my quarry is down in these tunnels.
Perfect. Well, yeah, shall we? Let's.
Deep?
Is it a great shot? I missed the description before because I was cat problems.
There's
What was-
a couple rooms up north. There's a big room with double doors he wasn't able to get into along the north path. There's like incense burners that make the place not smell like ass, and even like you said before earlier, the water looks even like treated, so it's not like tromping around in shit juice. So
Yeah, it's not like shit water, right?
yeah, it's very much a kind of immaculately kept sewer. Like there's water flowing and stuff down here, but it seems more of like tunnels that were a sewer but have been reappropriated
Shit,
for something else,
right.
at least in my opinion. And
Is
then,
it pretty shallow water? Like I don't care about
Yeah.
like slow. I'm just cared about like how much noise we making walking through it.
Yeah, it's shallow water. It's not like the other one. It was like 4 feet of water or 3 feet of water like that. It's not like that. It's like
It's
maybe like
ankle high.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not getting my boots wet unless I have to. I'm tiptoeing along the thing here.
I can actually fight now with the whip and a dagger.
So looking down, you'll just see iron bars down that area. So the sewer tunnel slopes gradually down towards the south, and it's channeling water into the city's sewer system. The tunnel is blocked by a 10-foot square barrier composed of vertical iron bars with 6-inch gaps between them. Just about enough room for like a rat to saunter through, but not wide enough for like a human to squeeze through.
Well, Renee, he can fit through it.
No, not even the skinniest gnome I've ever seen could fit through there.
Take it easy on the fucking syrup, and maybe one day you can.
I've never.
I respectfully refuse.
Alright.
Alright, so we continue on.
I'm trying to like unmask in a way that doesn't grab everything else, which is actually really hard because this is a cramped space.
Yes.
So I'm slowly unmasking here.
Is this a doorway?
As you guys are yeah, that's a door. As you guys are kind of like walking through here, give me a perception check.
Who?
Everyone who's paying attention.
I hate you, game. All non-combat rolls.
Priscilla, in the distance, you think you hear the sound of someone swinging, like a metal jingling sound.
Which direction? Is it north of us or west of us?
It's coming like north, like west, like echoing from the west area, but it's faint, so it's far.
Okay, I whispered to everyone, I think there's going to be one of those cultists with an incense burner coming this way. We should probably hide and ambush them as they walk by.
Is this a door here?
Yeah, so the door is it's a door that's locked, and yeah, that's all you can tell. It's an iron door.
I make my way over and try to pick it.
Oh my god.
1 second.
We have a rogue doing rogue things.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna tuck into this hallway.
Yeah, you can't even find like a thing to pick. You're so tired and so burned out. You go to like pull out your lockpick, and all you can see is Amric's face staring back at you. And you don't like by the time you realize that you've jabbed your knife into the keyhole, you can't mentally put yourself together enough to pick that lock. You're a mess, bud.
It's fine.
I need one of you to just make sure.
Here, let me see your kit. Let me see your kit. Here. You look like shit.
Pass it over to Ignar.
I'll try. Here, let me see. Slide a hand. Yeah. Yep, I can't do it either. Nope.
Yeah, that door ain't
keys. Those keys work down here. I mean, how many keys are on that thing?
There were the key ring was for the prison vault.
Oh,
they don't work. Yeah, they don't work here.
I don't have enough time to get the cat under the door.
Can I just check to hear if I can still hear the sound of the incense burner?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, you think it's getting louder.
From the same direction to the west?
From the west.
Okay, so I say, get back here. Duck back in this hallway here, and then we'll ambush him.
He can't see me from the little corner I'm in right now, right?
You're over there, yep. You can go ahead and give me a hiding check.
Wait, come over here. If we have him open the door, it solves 2 problems.
Yeah, that's
he has
true.
the keys. We can just kick his ass and take them. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way over to the other corner.
Yeah, so as you do,
No one listens.
You actually fall and splash into the water here. Like you guys see this, right? He's like a zombie, right? He does not look like he is conscious, almost, right? He's almost like moving as if like in a dream state. Like the dude hasn't slept in days. He's been ravaged by nightmares. Like he looks like shit. He's moving like shit. The only thing he seems to be able to do is kill people. And then as soon as he's out of combat, it just seems like everything's just kind of falling apart for him.
It's like the bloodlust takes over, and that's his only instinct. I'll step forward and try to quickly grab him and pull him back to this hallway.
Yep. And as you do that, you see two of these, the cultists, come around the corner. And they're swinging the sensor to themselves, and just kind of patrolling down, and they're making their way towards you. So you pull Rodgal into the area. Let's make a perception check and see if they see you.
Oh no, it's like Callum and Hogan. I hope we don't have to kill those guys. I liked those guys.
One guy absolutely doesn't find you.
You can always knock,
Yeah,
out.
they don't notice you. At least you don't think they notice you because they don't make any movement at all. So they're
Probably
just
yeah.
gonna,
at that point.
I think Renee would just tuck back into the wall and
And
He's
yeah,
gonna
Zara just
rip-
kind of puts up like his fist, like cold and quiet.
I whisper, is there
Renee's
any...
gonna take the blunt end of a dagger and just like I'm gonna ready an attack as soon as they get close.
Okay.
Just gonna start.
Same with Zara.
Can anyone make a direct distraction from the other side of the door? Or by the door?
How about we just stay still and let them pass? We tried to do too much already.
I mean, no one respects their elders. It's fine.
so they're just slowly making their way over. If anyone's doing anything, just let me know. Otherwise, they're gonna cross over here.
I will ready a Sacred Flame.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so once they get in range,
Ready an attack with my bigger knife.
Yep.
pop.
All right, go for it. Whoever's doing anything, go for it. They're completely caught unawares.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Zara just strikes the one next to him. As he
Go
walks
for it.
by.
I was trying to get...
I rolled that twice, but missed the first one.
What's with advantage? They don't see you. It's a
Oh.
surprise. Yeah.
Let me.
So I think you do hit then, right?
Second roll was Renee.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought it was Renee.
That's my career.
Me.
Nope.
All right, so roll your damage there, right? Cultist 1 just dies.
And I'm gonna throw my knife.
No, I don't know what Zariah was doing. Renee was like blunt end of the dagger, like non-lethal damage, trying to knock him out.
Okay.
Well, I killed him, so.
That's fine.
There's two of them, so.
He has a thing for braiding people.
So the other cultist succeeds. Rodgal, you hit the cultist.
Yeah,
And
this
this
is gonna
is-
be a crit.
This is a crit. Yep.
Oh lord.
2 die.
We killed him.
So-
My sneak attack.
Before you even sneak attack, he dies. So you
Yep.
actually you guys just murder both cultists. They don't even see you coming. Zerai and Renee just both melee kind of murder that guy. Rodgal then just runs up and just stabs the other one right in the temple, and they both die. Their sensors clatter to the ground, into the water, and they fizzle out.
Yeah,
Right,
come.
search them and see if there's any keys on them.
Yeah, search them and hide them so no more of their friends finds the bodies.
Where do you hide the bodies?
I mean, it is probably gonna be just tuck them into this little alcove by the door.
Throw them back down by the iron bars down there. No one's gonna go down there and look because it's sealed off. They're not gonna patrol that.
How deep is the water?
It's not very deep. It's like 6
It's not-
inches, maybe.
Okay, so that's out.
And you don't
Yeah.
find anything on the cultists other than their clothes and the sensors. So the incense burning, and then they have like long flowing black robes and like the gold masks that they're wearing. And that's it. They're not carrying any money or anything like that because they're cultists.
Are they made of gold or are they just gold colored?
They're gold. They're definitely gold colored. It is cheap. Actually, hold on. Maybe it's not. Hold on. That's a good question.
I grab one of the sensors and try opening the door.
No, it is 100% made of gold. A thin gold mask.
Yeah. Well, we're taking those masks.
Yeah.
Here's payday.
I try opening the door while holding one of their things.
So you find 2 gold masks.
I'm so bummed. I was trying to get Zazie to do minor illusion.
And then, I'm sorry, what are you doing, Robbie?
Hold the sensor and try opening the door.
You're gonna open the door next to you?
No, the one we couldn't get into, the locked one.
The one to the south?
Yeah, see if it opens while I'm holding...
It doesn't. It does not.
I don't know.
So, I'm sorry, what are you guys doing then? You guys...
We're not listening.
Let's move forward unless we got somewhere else we can go.
I'm going this way. Rhea, form up on me.
Rhea will follow you as soon as I get control of my mouse. So you guys will make your way down to the T-shaped intersection here. Let's unmask this. And let me check one thing here.
I really wanted...
Just to make sure that I didn't look at this like I'm crazy. Yeah. So...
Sleepy boy, move. I wonder if you look under a door, can you Misty Step? If you, right?
Everyone, give me a perception check.
This is gonna be high because it's not an attack. Nope, it's low too. Cool.
Nice.
At least I'm
No one sees anything.
consistent.
Yep, no one sees anything.
Okay, well, I guess we'll continue. The other one's a dead end, right? So. We'll continue.
Yep, that's a dead end.
I mean, for me to make the perception check, because I'll probably fail it.
Did you not roll?
I rolled 2 1s on my last one.
I mean, might as well roll.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
It's an RP choice, just like
Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, I'll continue moving.
too exhausted and dead inside to even conjure the strength to look around.
Yep. Alright, so we'll look around the corner here. And that will connect the tunnels together.
Is it a fucking loop?
Yep, it's a loop. You got it.
Well, what's this then?
And it actually continues out from there too.
Oh, there's 2 doors.
Correct. There are also 2 doors.
I would like briefly check both of them to see if they're locked.
This door to the north is not locked. And the door to the bottom is also not locked.
Rear guard is making sure.
I think, yeah, I would go to the south door first because he'd probably come across it and just like point the door. And I think Avernus jumping out, get ready for fighting devils and stuff. So
Yeah, I
think-
assume Renee's ready. Just like,
yeah,
Silver Dagger out. There's gonna be some weird shit in here.
Yeah.
so I guess I'll try and stealthily open the door again. So let me give you
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
that's just a regular check for me then, right?
Yeah, just a regular stealth
Yeah,
check.
it'll do it. Yeah.
Why? Why?
Hey, that's not bad.
Eh,
It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay, so you're gonna open the door and peer inside. Is that correct?
Yep.
So you're gonna look inside. There's gonna be this appears to be a living quarters,
Somebody's watching some porno in here.
and you see in the living quarters 8 black-robed cultists who see you Some of them are dozed off. Others are sitting in their beds. But they immediately all rouse as you enter in, and we're all going to roll initiative.
Just also keeping track of the time. It's 10:56.
Oh yeah. Do you want to wait for this encounter then, probably, or do you want to do the cultist and then call it a night?
It's probably gonna take.
I'm
longer
fine
than
with
half an
whatever.
hour with the size group.
What's that?
It's probably gonna take more than a half an hour with our size group.
Up to you. If you guys want to do it, I'm down. If you want to pause here, this is a good place to pause too.
I mean, I don't care. Just taking my pills.
Let's pause.
All right.
Because eight versus 6 could
Yeah,
take a minute, even if they're squishy.
It'll take a while.
Especially
With
especially
a bunch of
busting into
bad
that
rolls.
room.
Yeah.
That doorway and the bad rolls and everything been going on. It'll take us like an hour to get through that. So just
Cool.
pause.
All right. Well, so we'll pick it up at the battle with the cultists, guys. Really, really good job. You managed to sneak downstairs. You guys. What else did you do? You convinced the Crash Ball players to not leave.
Maybe killed an old lady.
Maybe got an old lady killed.
Hey, we tried to reason with her.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Yeah. That Karen's gonna do whatever she wants, man. That Karen's gonna do whatever she wants.
Yeah, it's true. She's totally a Karen, isn't she? What else did you guys do? You found out that Thirstwall wants to kill Amric.
Yep.
You found Philaster Fist. Yeah. So good job.
Killed.
And you're
Gotta
level
get
4.
that puzzle box.
Yeah. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Pinhead.
There we go. I'm just setting up the map. That's why I'm talking like an idiot. So. And Rhea's super excited to mete out divine justice, even though she doesn't have any divine, power. She's definitely on the side of justice.
They're just flirting, those two, back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what I hear about those Alturians, man.
They're maybe more stuffy than the Candlekeep mages, you know?
They have a strong sense of justice. Was a very strong sense of justice. Was it from the very first session? It is known universally.
And we make a great combat tag team duo, so we know our tactics.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the Hell Riders.
It's true.